arrested on live television. He was actually on duty. He was giving live and reporting about the incident of Sandesh Khali, about the whole situation of Sandesh Khali, and he was arrested. And now we see Shukanto Majumdar, state BJP chief, has reached Shontupan's house. His right now in Arambagh, and he's speaking to the family members of our reporter, the representative of Republic Network, Republic Bangla, and he's speaking out. Shukanto Majumdar is talking about supporting in every way his family members who are right now in distress because of the incidents that have followed. The police lodged a false case against our reporter. This is all because we were showing the truth of Sandesh Khali. We were exposing the administrative failures in Sandesh Khali and the plight of women in Sandesh Khali, and as a consequence, our reporter was arrested on live television. Shukanto Majumdar, state BJP president, is visiting his house right now, speaking to his family members and talking about all the incidents that have happened, and also saying that in all way BJP is in morally supporting his family members in this situation, and trying to Shukanto Majumdar is trying to boost up their moral and trying to say that ultimately the truth will win and all these false cases and allegations will surely fail. Right now, this is live visuals on Republic TV, Republic Bangla. This is from our reporter's house, and the reporter who has been arrested for speaking of the truth. Republic Bangla, Republic TV has been reporting on facts, reporting on truth, reporting on the condition of women in Sandesh Khali, and in doing so, there have been several hurdles. The biggest one being our reporter picked up by the West Bengal police, Mamta's police, who has jailed our reporter. Right now, he's in custody. His family members are utterly shocked and disturbed. And Shukanto Majumdar, state BJP president, is trying to calm them down, trying to give them moral support. Also, we saw that yesterday, Shubhendu Adhikari came to Republic Bangla's newsroom. He spoke in support of Republic Bangla, Republic TV, and our coverage. In fact, we have got support from every corner of the country. All the parties, in fact, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary spoke in support of us. Congress leader of West Bengal, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, said that this is very unfortunate what happened, and right now live visuals from our reporter Shontupan's house, and Shukanto Majumdar speaking to his family members and trying to tell them that the BJP will be supporting them in all situations. This is right now from Arambagh, his ancestral house. This is his house where his family members stay. Our reporter Shontupan, he was staying in Kolkata and he was working for Republic, reporting for Republic TV, Republic Bangla, and his family members are staying in Arambagh. And this is from Arambagh, live visuals of Shukanto Majumdar, state BJP chief, state BJP president, speaking to his family members. Rakshita, that's the live visuals coming up.
Absolutely, of course. Those are visuals coming in from Shontupan's residence. Viewers, remember, tomorrow is that important, that very crucial hearing for everybody who wants justice, who wants freedom for the press, for to raise voice for those who are oppressed. Shontupan continues to fight. Mamata's cops in custody. Tomorrow he will be heard in court. Mahesh Jethmalani and Sandeepan Ganguly will be representing him in court tomorrow, fighting for justice. And it is a big nationwide campaign, viewers. There is massive support that is coming across from India. It's a pan-India support that we're getting in right now. To the left of your screen is the moment we see how the police had been dragging our colleague Shontupan, therefore reporting the truth, and he has been slapped with a false case and he is in custody right now. But Republic TV will be fighting tooth and nail and will be fighting for the people of West Bengal, also for the country. Also, there's a massive uprising, remember, in West Bengal. The protests have been spiraling out and they have reached Kolkata today. We saw what's been happening, but right now these are live visuals coming in. Shukanto Majumdar, who is going to hold a 3-day protest, also, remember, is right now at Shontupan's residence. He's meeting the family members and all the well-wishers and friends and family of Shontupan, who is right now in police custody, and he's speaking to the family members of Shontu, and also, of course, assuring them support. So that is the update. That is the big update we have right now. It's day 2 of police custody, and there's public anger, of course, Kisholai. There's public anger against what Mamata Banerjee is doing, what her goons have been doing, what her ministers are saying, what her leaders are saying, the spokespersons are saying. We completely see a breakdown of law and order, not for the first time, but right now it has hit a nadir. What has happened is unprecedented, what we continuously see in the state of West Bengal. Nobody is safe in West Bengal. The women, the investigative agencies, and not even those holding the fourth pillar of democracy. Even the press is muzzled, and how we see how Chantupan was taken away by the police unlawfully, and Mamata Banerjee tried her best to get a 10-day custody for a reporter who was only doing his duty. On the other hand, she continues to protect dons like Sheikh Shahjahan.
Well, exactly. This is unprecedented. Our reporter was reporting on live TV. He was doing his duty and he was picked up by the police. And in what way? In what way did we see he was dragged and he was taken away without his will, against his will? And now, right now, we see support pouring him from all sections of the society, including all political parties except the TMC, of course. And now Shukanta Majumdar, state BJP president, he is right now visiting our reporter's house and right now speaking to his family members, his father, his mother, his sisters are also there, friends, family members, all of them. Shukanta Majumdar is speaking to them and he's trying to give them moral support. And also, as you rightly mentioned, tomorrow is a big day in High Court. The appeal has been accepted by the justice, and the appeal of our reporter Shontu has been accepted. The appeal is based on the fact that the allegations that was leveled upon him by the West Bengal police were all false, and under these false allegations, the FIR should be squashed and quashed, and therefore he should be freed as soon as possible. He should receive his bail. That's what the appeal is, and that has been allowed by the High Court. And tomorrow is a big day of hearing, and probably we will see Shontu coming out very soon, because truth ultimately prevails. That's what Shukanta Majumdar is also speaking to his family members. That's what we heard, that ultimately truth will prevail, because all these cases which have been lodged against our reporter, against Republic, this is actually an attack on Republic. This is actually an attack on the fact that we were...
আমার এলাকাতেও প্রচুর সাংবাদিক আছে, তারা হয়তো এরকম খবর করেছে, যে খবরে আমার মন খারাপ হয়েছে। কিন্তু আমি এটা চাইতে পারি না যে তাকে আমি হেনস্থা করব, তাকে আমি জেলে ঢোকাবো। এটা হচ্ছে অটোক্রেটিক মেন্টালিটি, ফিউডাল মেন্টালিটি। এই মেন্টালিটি মধ্যযুগে চলে না, গণতান্ত্রিক দেশে চলে না। ভারতবর্ষের গণতন্ত্রের সৌন্দর্যই তো এটা, যে সংবাদ মাধ্যমে স্বাধীনতা আছে। না হলে আমাদের সাথে পাকিস্তান স্বাধীন হয়েছিল, পাকিস্তানে গণতন্ত্র স্বাধীন হয়, গণতন্ত্র সেইভাবে সফল হয়নি, কারণ গণতন্ত্রের এই সৌন্দর্য ভারতবর্ষে যেটা আছে। আজকে যদি উত্তর কোরিয়ার মতো অবস্থা কণ্ঠরোধ করা করতে চান, তাহলে তো ভারতবর্ষে চলবে না। ভারতবর্ষে উত্তর কোরিয়া হতে দেওয়া যাবে না। ভারত পশ্চিমবঙ্গকে আমরা
This won't be allowed in India. Another North Korea won't be allowed to exist within India.
তাহানির কেস দিয়ে 354 সেকশন লাগানো হবে ক্যামেরার সামনে। একজন
sections like 354 has been slapped on him, which are false. Everything was on camera, everything was on record.
আমি পরিবারকে এটাই বলতে এসেছি, উনিও বয়সে আমার কাকুর বয়সী হবেন।
I came here to speak to his family, and his father is like my uncle's age.
আমি বলবো ভেঙে পড়ার কোনো কারণ নেই। রিপাবলিক বাংলা পরিবার হিসেবে আপনার পাশে রয়েছে। আপনি জানেন আমরা সন্তুর জন্য হাইকোর্ট পর্যন্ত
don't be sad, everything will be fine and everything will fall into place. That's what Shukanta Majumdar spoke right now.
সুকান্ত বাবু এই মুহূর্তে রাজ্য বিজেপি সভাপতি রয়েছেন, আপনি কি কিছু বলতে চাইবেন সুকান্ত বাবুকে সন্তুর জন্য?
Now his family members are speaking to Shukanta Majumdar.
আমার ছেলে তো কিছুই করে না, অন্যায় শুধু ওকে ধরে নিয়ে গেছে।
Family members are saying that my son did not do anything wrong. He was arrested without any reason.
আমি আপনাকে আশ্বস্ত করছি, সন্তু পান বেরিয়ে আসবে, চোখে চোখ রেখে কথা বলবে এবং ক্যামেরার সামনে দাঁড়িয়ে আবার কয়েকদিনের মধ্যে বলবে হচ্ছেটা কি। এই কথাটাই
Shukanta Majumdar is saying soon. Sontu will come out of jail and he will again report about the incident.
সবাই আপনার সাথে আছে, এই তিনজন বিধায়ক,
we are all with you.
আপনি আনন্দ পান, ওনার বাবা আমাদের সাথে আছে, ওনাকে আমরা আশ্বস্ত করেছি যে পরিবারের সবার পাশে রিপাবলিক।
I have spoken to his father as well.
মানে রিপাবলিক যেভাবে চোখে চোখ রেখে কথা বলে, সন্তু যেভাবে চোখে চোখ রেখে প্রতিদিন শাসককে প্রশ্ন করে, আমি সন্তুর পরিবারে এসে
soon Shontu will be out of jail and our reporter will be out of jail because he was arrested illegally. That's what Shukanta Majumdar said a while back.
এখানে আছে, আমি তাকেও আসতে বলবো। কাকিমা আপনি আসুন, এই পাশে আসুন। সন্তুকে যেভাবে
Ishan Dev, our assistant editor, is right now with the family members and Shukanto Mojumdar as well. And there is a conversation that's happening. Shukanto Mojumdar just spoke to his family.
আপনার পাশে আমরা যে সংস্থা একসঙ্গে কাজ করি সংস্থা হিসেবে আমরা তো আছি রাজ্য বিজেপি সভাপতি অন্য সকলেও রয়েছে আপনার আজকে কেমন লাগছে মন খারাপ করবেন না
ছেলে বাইরে ভেতরে থাকলে কার মন ভালো থাকে স্বাভাবিক মা তো বাবা তাও লড়াই করে পরিবারের অন্যরা সবাই লড়াই করতে পারে কিন্তু মায়ের মন যেহেতু আমার মাও যেহেতু জীবিত আছে
Especially very sad.
দেখি তো আমার
The
মায়েরই
father
প্রতিচ্ছবি
still
ওনার মধ্যে দেখতে পাচ্ছি আমি যখন
is fighting because he's emotionally stronger.
আমার মায়ের যেরকম চিন্তিত মুখ আমি দেখেছি
But
এবং
mother of Shontupan is really worried right now because whatever is unfolding in Bengal is very unfortunate.
ছেলে আপনি চিন্তা করলে ও দুর্বল হয়ে পড়বে ওকে ওর যে শক্তি ও তো আপনার কাছ থেকে পেয়েছে আপনার ছেলে তো তাই কি না তো আপনার মধ্যেও সেই শক্তিটা দেখা যায় যে আমরা শেষ দেখেছি কি আনন্দ বাবু তাই তো
আমাদের বংশের প্রদীপ ল্যাম্প আউট দ্য হ্যান্ডেস্ট্রি বংশের প্রদীপ শুনুন সে যদি অন্যায় প্রকৃত খারাপ কর্ম করে থাকে তাহলে যে পুলিশ স্টেশন থেকে যা কেস দিয়েছে আমি সর্বাত্মক
Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 11th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students.
भारत में डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में को प्रोडक्शन और को डेवलपमेंट के नए अवसर बन रहे हैं जो दोनों देशों के लिए लाभदायक हो सकते हैं हमने दोनों देशों के रक्षा उद्योगों को आपस में जोड़ने पर सहमति जताई है आतंकवाद के खिलाफ लड़ाई में भारत और ग्रीस की चिंताएं और प्राथमिकताएं समान है हमने इस क्षेत्र में अपने सहयोग को और अधिक मजबूत करने पर विस्तार पूर्वक चर्चा की फ्रेंड दो प्राचीन और महान सभ्यताओं के रूप में भारत और ग्रीस के बीच गहरे सांस्कृतिक और पीपल टू पीपल संबंधों का लंबा इतिहास है लगभग 2500 वर्षों से दोनों देशों के लोग व्यापारिक और सांस्कृतिक संबंधों के साथ साथ विचारों का भी आदान प्रदान करते हैं आज हमने इन संबंधों एक आधुनिक स्वरूप देने के लिए कई नए इनिशिएटिव्स की पहचान की हमने दोनों देशों के बीच माइग्रेशन एंड मोबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट को जल्द से जल्द संपन्न करने पर चर्चा की इससे हमारे पीपल टू पीपल संबंध और सुदृढ़ होंगे हमने दोनों देशों के उच्च शिक्षा संस्थानों के बीच सहयोग को बढ़ावा देने पर भी बल दिया अगले वर्ष भारत और ग्रीस के डिप्लोमेटिक संबंधों की 75वीं वर्षगांठ मनाने के लिए हमने एक एक्शन प्लान बनाने का निर्णय लिया इससे हम दोनों देशों की साझा धरोहर साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी इनोवेशन स्पोर्ट्स और अन्य क्षेत्रों में उपलब्धियों को वैश्विक मंच पर दर्शा सकेंगे
The joint declaration that we signed in Athens a few months ago and which upgraded our relationship to a strategic level is already being put into practice and as the Prime Minister said we are making significant progress towards deepening the strategic cooperation in all spheres in security and defense, investment and trade, science and technology, cyberspace, education, culture, tourism, agriculture. Greece and India are close to one another in many respects. Our shared values serve as the bridge that brings us closer. Both share I would say, a certain ethos or dharam, as you call it. We both share, as the Prime Minister said, a strong commitment to international law, and especially the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Seas. We're both loyal to the principle of the UN Charter, diplomacy, and stability. And crucially, the world's oldest democracy, the world's largest democracy, share the mutual political will to cooperate with each other, to establish partnerships and to explore and create new synergies. And in Prime Minister Modi, I have found a visionary, a principled leader, and dare I say, a true friend. And the importance that we attach to our relations with India is evident not only in the increase of our bilateral contacts over the past year, but also in the partnerships we have developed. Last year, we signed a memorandum of understanding in crucial areas such as agriculture and defense. And this year we are working, and I'm sure we will finalize very quickly, a very important agreement on migration and mobility. It will constitute a very important step towards strengthening our cooperation in issues such as legal migration, fighting human trafficking, but also offering young Indians an opportunity to come and work in Greece and benefit from the growth of our economy. And the prospects for strengthening our connection, thanks to the India Middle East Europe corridor, what we call the IMEC project, which was launched by India during its G20 presidency, are even brighter. Greece, you just have to look at the map to realize this, is India's gateway to Europe. And through IMEC, we see our participation as a very important aspect of this strategic partnership.
Your Excellency, प्रधानमंत्री मित्सोताकीस, दोनों देशों के डेलीगेट्स, मीडिया के साथियों, नमस्कार। प्रधानमंत्री मित्सोताकीस और उनके डेलीगेशन का भारत में स्वागत करते हुए मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। पिछले वर्ष मेरी ग्रीस यात्रा के बाद उनकी यह भारत यात्रा दोनों देशों के बीच मजबूत होती स्ट्रैटेजिक पार्टनरशिप का संकेत है। और 16 वर्षों के बाद, इतना बड़ा अंतराल के बाद, ग्रीस के प्रधानमंत्री का भारत आना अपने आप में एक ऐतिहासिक अवसर है। यह प्रसन्नता का विषय है कि हम 2030 तक द्विपक्षीय व्यापार को 2 गुना करने के लक्ष्य की ओर तेजी से अग्रसर है। हमने अपने सहयोग को नई ऊर्जा और दिशा देने के लिए कई नए अवसरों की पहचान की। कृषि के क्षेत्र में दोनों देशों के बीच करीबी सहयोग की संभावनाएं अनेक हैं और मुझे खुशी है कि पिछले वर्ष इस क्षेत्र में किए गए समझौते के कार्यान्वयन के लिए दोनों पक्ष कदम उठा रहे हैं। हमने फार्मा, मेडिकल डिवाइसेस, टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन,
Welcome back. Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal was speaking on the Chandigarh mayoral elections in the assembly, criticized the BJP, saying that the voting process was manipulated in a manner similar to what occurred in Pakistan elections. Now, Kejriwal alleges that party officials manipulated the votes to ensure victory for a candidate who was initially trailing. Take a listen in.
और ये जो चंडीगढ़ में हुआ, चंडीगढ़ के अंदर इनके अधिकारी ने वोट में गड़बड़ करके भारी बहुमत से जीतने वाले व्यक्ति को हरा दिया और हारने वाले व्यक्ति को जिता दिया। पाकिस्तान में भी तो यही हुआ। पाकिस्तान के अंदर भी तो रावलपिंडी के उस इलेक्शन कमिश्नर की आत्मा जाग गई, जिसने आके कहा कि हमने भारी बहुमत से उन लोगों को हरा दिया जो भारी बहुमत से जीत रहे थे और उनको जिता दिया जो हार रहे थे। पार्टी जो पूरे दुनिया के अंदर, हम तो सबसे बड़ी पार्टी, सबसे बड़ी पार्टी को 5 मिनट के अंदर भगवान ने पूरे देश के सामने बेनकाब कर दिया। जो लोग द्रौपदी का चीर हरण करने आए थे, जो लोग भारतीय जनतंत्र का चीर हरण करने आए थे, भगवान श्री कृष्ण ने उनको पूरे देश के सामने उनका चीर हरण करके छोड़ा।
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one stop for all the breaking news updates, and I am Nikita Sahai.
भारत में डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में को प्रोडक्शन और को डेवलपमेंट के नए अवसर बन रहे हैं, जो दोनों देशों के लिए लाभदायक हो सकते हैं। हमने दोनों देशों के रक्षा उद्योगों को आपस में जोड़ने पर सहमति जताई है। आतंकवाद के खिलाफ लड़ाई में भारत और ग्रीस की चिंताएं और प्राथमिकताएं समान है। हमने इस क्षेत्र में अपने सहयोग को और अधिक मजबूत करने पर विस्तार पूर्वक चर्चा की। फ्रेंड, दो प्राचीन और महान सभ्यताओं के रूप में भारत और ग्रीस के बीच गहरे सांस्कृतिक और पीपल टू पीपल संबंधों का लंबा इतिहास है। लगभग 2500 वर्षों से दोनों देशों के लोग व्यापारिक और सांस्कृतिक संबंधों के साथ साथ विचारों का भी आदान प्रदान करते हैं। आज हमने इन संबंधों को एक आधुनिक स्वरूप देने के लिए कई नए इनिशिएटिव की पहचान की। हमने दोनों देशों के बीच माइग्रेशन एंड मोबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट को जल्द से जल्द संपन्न करने पर चर्चा की। इससे हमारे पीपल टू पीपल संबंध और सुदृढ़ होंगे। हमने दोनों देशों के उच्च शिक्षा संस्थानों के बीच सहयोग को बढ़ावा देने पर भी बल दिया। अगले वर्ष भारत और ग्रीस के डिप्लोमेटिक संबंधों की 75वीं वर्षगांठ बनाने के लिए हमने एक एक्शन प्लान बनाने का निर्णय लिया। इससे हम दोनों देशों की साझा धरोहर, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन, स्पोर्ट्स और अन्य क्षेत्रों में उपलब्धियों को वैश्विक मंच पर दर्शा सकेंगे।
The joint declaration that we signed in Athens a few months ago, and which upgraded our relationship to a strategic level, is already being put into practice. And as the Prime Minister said, we are making significant progress towards deepening the strategic cooperation in all spheres, in security and defense, investment and trade, science and technology, cyberspace, education, culture, tourism, agriculture. Greece and India are close to one another in many respects. Our shared values serve as the bridge that brings us closer. Both share, I would say, a certain ethos or dharam, as you call it. We both share, as the Prime Minister said, a strong commitment to international law, and especially the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Seas. We're both loyal to the principle of the UN Charter, diplomacy and stability. And crucially, the world's oldest democracy, the world's largest democracy, share the mutual political will to cooperate with each other, to establish partnerships and to explore and create new synergies. And in Prime Minister Modi, I have found a visionary, a principled leader, and dare I say, a true friend. And the importance that we attach to our relations with India is evident not only in the increase of our bilateral contacts over the past year, but also in the partnerships we have developed. Last year, we signed a memorandum of understanding in crucial areas such as agriculture and defense. And this year we are working, and I'm sure we will finalize very quickly, a very important agreement on migration and mobility. It will constitute a very important step towards strengthening our cooperation in issues such as legal migration, fighting human trafficking, but also offering young Indians an opportunity to come and work in Greece and benefit from the growth of our economy. And the prospects for strengthening our connection, thanks to the India and Middle East Europe corridor, what we call the IMEC project, which was launched by India during its G20 presidency, are even brighter. Greece, you just have to look at the map to realize this, is India's gateway to Europe. And through IMEC we see our participation as a very important aspect of this strategic partnership.
Your Excellency, Pradhan Mantri Mitsotakis, दोनों देशों के डेलीगेट्स, मीडिया के साथियों, नमस्कार। प्रधानमंत्री मित्सोताकिस और उनके डेलीगेशन का भारत में स्वागत करते हुए मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। पिछले वर्ष मेरी ग्रीस यात्रा के बाद उनकी यह भारत यात्रा दोनों देशों के बीच मजबूत होती स्ट्रैटेजिक पार्टनरशिप का संकेत है। और 16 वर्षों के बाद, इतना बड़ा अंतराल के बाद, ग्रीस के प्रधानमंत्री का भारत आना अपने आप में एक ऐतिहासिक अवसर है। यह प्रसन्नता का विषय है कि हम 2030 तक द्विपक्षीय व्यापार को 2 गुना करने के लक्ष्य की ओर तेजी से अग्रसर है। हमने अपने सहयोग को नई ऊर्जा और दिशा देने के लिए कई नए अवसरों की पहचान की। कृषि के क्षेत्र में दोनों देशों के बीच करीबी सहयोग की संभावनाएं अनेक हैं और मुझे खुशी है कि पिछले वर्ष इस क्षेत्र में किए गए समझौते के कार्यान्वयन के लिए दोनों पक्ष कदम उठा रहे हैं। हमने फार्मा, मेडिकल डिवाइसेस, टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन, स्किल डेवलपमेंट और स्पेस जैसे कई क्षेत्रों में सहयोग बढ़ाने पर जोर दिया। हमने दोनों देशों के स्टार्टअप्स को भी
Republic Reporter at 7:30. I'm Suesha Sawant, and to begin with, Republic reporter Santu Pan, who has been unlawfully arrested by the West Bengal police, has claimed physical and mental torture by Mamta's corpse. As TMC mafia and main perpetrator of the Sandesh Khali unrest, Shah Jahan Sheikh remains absconding. Republic will continue its fight for justice. The biggest hearing on a right to report tomorrow, as senior advocates Mahesh Jethmalani are set to lead Republic's legal counsel in a case related to the unlawful arrest of Republic reporter Santu Pan. BJP MP Ravi Shankar Prasad condemned Sandesh Khali horror and questioned Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee's stance on defending the incident. He's also slammed the silence of opposition parties such as the CPI and Congress on the matter and termed it as a shame on the society and democracy. A team of members of the National Commission for Scheduled Tribes is set to visit Sandesh Khali tomorrow amid 15 days of ongoing agitation and revolt by locals against TMC mafia Sheikh Shah Jahan. West Bengal DGP Rajiv Kumar reached Sandesh Khali to assess the situation in the area, which has been marked by protests and violence for the past 17 days. A massive protest erupted outside Mamata Banerjee's top aide Kunal Ghosh's residence in Kolkata. Ghosh is facing a huge backlash over his comments insulting women of Sandesh Khali and demanding proof for allegations of mass rape in Sandesh Khali. Massive showdown at Jammu border as security forces fire tear gas shells at agitating farmers trying to proceed to Delhi from Punjab, Haryana. A case has been registered against 700 farmers for occupying the Noida Authority office. This comes after farmers had locked the authority on January 18th under the leadership of Bharatiya Kisan Parishad. Protesting factions from Noida and Greater Noida are set to march towards Delhi on the 23rd of February. After Punjab DGP's restrictive orders, Ambala police has filed cases against drivers for dismantling barricades during the Delhi Chalo protest near the Punjab-Haryana border. In a directive issued to the Punjab government, the Ministry of Home Affairs has raised concerns over the deteriorating law and order situation in the state during the course of Delhi Chalo protests. The centre has said that nearly 14,000 people with 1,200 tractor trolleys have gathered along the Punjab-Haryana border, causing major disruptions. Akhilesh Yadav has confirmed that there will be an alliance between his party and the Congress. He's also stated that there is no internal conflict in the alliance and that they have vowed to throw the BJP out of Uttar Pradesh. In a joint news conference by SP and Congress, the parties have declared the formation of a committee to discuss 80 seats in the upcoming Lok Sabha polls. Congress is set to fight on 17 seats in UP and have attributed the formation of this alliance to the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra. In a huge setback for the BSP, top sources say that 10 MPs from the party are likely to quit, out of which 4 are likely to join the BJP and 3 each to join the Congress and Samajwadi Party. Arvind Kejriwal, while speaking about the Chandigarh mayoral elections in the assembly, has criticized the BJP, stating that the voting process was manipulated in a manner similar to what occurred in Pakistan. Kejriwal alleged that party officials manipulated the votes to ensure victory for a candidate who was initially trailing. Delhi's Rouse Avenue Court has deferred its decision on whether it can hear the regular bail plea of Manish Sisodia when his curative petition is pending before the Supreme Court. The matter is to be heard on the 2nd of March. Greek Prime Minister, accompanied by his wife, is visiting India to participate in the Raisina Dialogue 2024. On meeting Prime Minister Modi, the Greek Prime Minister stated strategic partnership between the two countries that is important, in conversations with political consultations. Strategic partnership will thrive. Prime Minister Modi, after bilateral talks with Greek Prime Minister, expressed his happiness in welcoming his Greek counterpart and his delegation to India after 16 years. He stated that Indo-Greek bilateral ties are deep and traditional and key to mutual connectivity.
16 वर्षों के बाद, इतना बड़ा अंतराल के बाद ग्रीस के प्रधानमंत्री का भारत आना अपने आप में एक ऐतिहासिक अवसर है। फ्रेंड्स, हमारी आज की चर्चाएं बहुत ही सार्थक और उपयोगी रही। यह प्रसन्नता का विषय है कि हम 2030 तक द्विपक्षीय व्यापार को 2 गुना करने के लक्ष्य की ओर तेजी से अग्रसर है।
Eminent jurist and senior advocate Fali Nariman passed away at the age of 95 in New Delhi. As India's most renowned legal luminary and a fierce votary of civil liberties and secularism, Nariman has argued several landmark cases. PM Modi took to social media to express his condolences on the passing away of Fali Nariman, one of India's outstanding legal minds. He paid his tribute, stating that Nariman had dedicated his life to making justice accessible to common citizens. CJI D.Y. Chandrachud mourned the loss of legal maestro Fali Nariman, stating that he was a great giant in law. Prime Minister Modi will visit Gujarat and Uttar Pradesh on the 22nd and 23rd February 2024. Prime Minister is likely to lay the foundation stone and initiate the work on multiple development projects worth 48,000 crore rupees in Gujarat. Prime Minister will also inaugurate projects worth over 13,000 crore rupees in Varanasi as another step to transform the city and its adjoining areas. EAM Dr. S. Jaishankar meets Hungarian Minister of Foreign Affairs and Trade Peter in New Delhi. The meet marks the celebration for 75 years of diplomatic relation, which noted a significant advance in political, bilateral trade and investment in education sectors. ISRO has accomplished a major milestone in the human rating of its CE-20 cryogenic engine. This engine powers the cryogenic stage of the human-related LVM-3 launch for Gaganyaan mission. Uttarakhand government made history by becoming the first in the nation to enforce UCC. Days after UCC implementation in Uttarakhand, Union Home Minister Amit Shah lashed out at opposition, saying they did not bring UCC because they were trying to win minority votes. Union Home Minister Amit Shah is slated to visit Chhattisgarh ahead of Lok Sabha elections, along with top party leaders they will discuss the Lok Sabha poll strategy. Days after Wayanad witnessed violent protests over the death of 3 people and attacks by wild animal, Union Minister for Forest and Environment Bhupendra Yadav headed to Wayanad to take stock of the situation. Bhupendra Yadav will be meeting the family of the deceased and speak to them about the compensation. Mahila Congress chief Alka Lamba, among others, were detained following a protest in Bhubaneswar. Congress says it will not accept injustice being done against women in Odisha because of the cooperation between Naveen Patnaik and the BJP. Police Service Commission rank holders for civil police officer posts held protests outside the Secretariat in Thiruvananthapuram. PSC rank holders protested against the cancellation of the recruitment. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has arrived in Visakhapatnam for the Indian Navy's largest ever multilateral naval exercise Milan 2024. The exercise is aimed at strengthening maritime security and regional cooperation. At least 9 people were killed in a horrific road accident in Lakhisarai district of Bihar after an auto rickshaw collided with a speeding truck. Several others sustained critical injuries in the accident and have been admitted to a nearby hospital. 2 people have been killed after a fresh round of Israeli airstrikes hit a vehicle in Rafah city. Local residents and displaced people came together to pull 2 badly damaged bodies from the car. An Israeli airstrike on a residential building in Deir al-Balha has killed at least 17 people who were later taken to Al-Aqsa Martyrs Hospital. Among the victims were 4 women and 4 children who were trying to seek cover during the airstrikes in central Gaza. United Nations World Food Programme has announced a pause in food and aid deliveries to northern Gaza after its drivers face gunfire and violence from desperate residents swarming the trucks. According to UN officials, the convoys face complete chaos and violence due to the collapse of civil order. Relatives of hostages held by Hamas terrorists in Gaza are protesting outside Israel's military headquarters in Tel Aviv during a war cabinet meeting. The demand for a ceasefire deal comes as over 130 Israeli civilians are still held hostage. Qatar's foreign ministry spokesperson has dismissed remarks made by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that accused the country of funding Hamas. The ministry stated that attention wouldn't be given to these allegations as they come within the framework of political gain. NSE spokesperson John Kirby cited concerns over jeopardizing delicate negotiations after the US vetoed a UN resolution for an immediate Gaza ceasefire. The vote saw overwhelming support with 13 in favor, 1 abstention from the UK and US as the lone dissenter. Prince William visited the headquarters of British Red Cross to survey how the international organization is working to provide humanitarian aid. During his visit, he issued a statement on the Middle East conflict, calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. US Pentagon officials have acknowledged that despite a month of US-led airstrikes, Yemen's Iran-backed Houthi rebels remain capable of launching significant attacks. This comes days after the Houthis launched an attack on a US ship in a crucial strait and downed an American drone worth millions of dollars. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky admitted that the situation is extremely difficult in several parts of the front line, where Russian troops have amassed maximum reserves. Zelensky said Russia was taking advantage of the delays in aid to Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin congratulated his defense minister on capturing Avdiivka in eastern Ukraine. This comes after Russian military launched up to 460 strikes of it shortly after Ukraine decided to withdraw its troops. Demonstrators gathered in front of the British Embassy in Rome in support of WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange, whose lawyers opened a legal challenge to stop his extradition to the US. Thousands of supporters of Albania's opposition held an anti-government protest, accusing the cabinet of corruption. This comes as opposition lawmakers continue to disrupt parliament sessions to protest the ruling left-wing socialists. Joe Biden stated that White House will announce a major package of sanctions against Russia in response to opposition leader Alexei Navalny's death. National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby added that the ultimate responsibility lay with Putin. Venezuelan and Russian foreign ministers held a joint news conference in Caracas, where the two leaders spoke about their bilateral strategic relationship. This comes as a part of the Russian minister's Lavrov Latin American tour to meet G20 foreign ministers. Greek farmers rallied with 200 tractors to Athens, demanding financial help from the government amidst a cost of living crisis in the country. The protest with Greek flags, black flags and banners fastened to tractors was also joined by some civilians demanding accountability. Californian Governor Gavin Newsom signed a climate agreement with the Swedish royal couple to renew a previously established partnership. The deal pledges that both parties will work together on clean energy, eco-friendly agriculture and zero-emissions transportation. UNHCR has stated that the crisis in Congo has worsened over time. This comes after the resurgence of hostility in the country amidst violent clashes between the M23 and Congolese armed forces, leading to several being displaced. Days after the shooting at the Super Bowl parade, which killed one person and injured 22 others, two men have been charged with second-degree murder. Missouri prosecutors briefed it as it is likely that more charges will be added to this case. UK Foreign Secretary David Cameron opened the door to negotiations and trade agreements between South America's Mercosur trade faction and the UK. After meeting top Paraguayan officials, the UK is currently exploring new economic possibilities. Relatives of those killed and injured in 2023 Peru are protesting against the government of President Dina Boluarte after they announced the formation of the new organization. The group, called the National Community of Relatives, has called for investigations into deaths and injuries at the protests.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 11th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students.
भारत में डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में को प्रोडक्शन और को डेवलपमेंट के नए अवसर बन रहे हैं, जो दोनों देशों के लिए लाभदायक हो सकते हैं। हमने दोनों देशों के रक्षा उद्योगों को आपस में जोड़ने पर सहमति जताई है। आतंकवाद के खिलाफ लड़ाई में भारत और ग्रीस की चिंताएं और प्राथमिकताएं समान है। हमने इस क्षेत्र में अपने सहयोग को और अधिक मजबूत करने पर विस्तार पूर्वक चर्चा की। फ्रेंड, दो प्राचीन और महान सभ्यताओं के रूप में भारत और ग्रीस के बीच गहरे सांस्कृतिक और पीपल टू पीपल संबंधों का लंबा इतिहास है। लगभग 2500 वर्षों से दोनों देशों के लोग व्यापारिक और सांस्कृतिक संबंधों के साथ साथ विचारों का भी आदान प्रदान करते हैं। आज हमने इन संबंधों एक आधुनिक स्वरूप देने के लिए कई नए इनिशिएटिव की पहचान की। हमने दोनों देशों के बीच माइग्रेशन एंड मोबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट को जल्द से जल्द संपन्न करने पर चर्चा की। इससे हमारे पीपल टू पीपल संबंध और सुदृढ़ होंगे। हमने दोनों देशों के उच्च शिक्षा संस्थानों के बीच सहयोग को बढ़ावा देने पर भी बल दिया। अगले वर्ष भारत और ग्रीस के डिप्लोमेटिक संबंधों की 75वीं वर्षगांठ मनाने के लिए हमने एक एक्शन प्लान बनाने का निर्णय लिया है। इससे हम दोनों देशों की साझा धरोहर, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन, स्पोर्ट्स और अन्य क्षेत्रों में उपलब्धियों को वैश्विक मंच पर दर्शा सकेंगे।
The joint declaration that we signed in Athens a few months ago, and which upgraded our relationship to a strategic level, is already being put into practice. And as the Prime Minister said, we are making significant progress towards deepening the strategic cooperation in all spheres, in security and defense, investment and trade, science and technology, cyberspace, education, culture, tourism, agriculture. Greece and India are close to one another in many respects. Our shared values serve as the bridge that brings us closer. Both share, I would say, a certain ethos or dharam, as you call it. We both share, as the Prime Minister said, a strong commitment to international law, and especially the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Seas. We're both loyal to the principle of the UN Charter, diplomacy and stability. And crucially, the world's oldest democracy, the world's largest democracy, share the mutual political will to cooperate with each other, to establish partnerships and to explore and create new synergies. And in Prime Minister Modi, I have found a visionary, a principled leader, and dare I say, a true friend. And the importance that we attach to our relations with India is evident not only in the increase of our bilateral contacts over the past year, but also in the partnerships we have developed. Last year, we signed a memorandum of understanding in crucial areas such as agriculture and defense. And this year we are working, and I'm sure we will finalize very quickly, a very important agreement on migration and mobility. It will constitute a very important step towards strengthening our cooperation in issues such as legal migration, fighting human trafficking, but also offering young Indians an opportunity to come and work in Greece and benefit from the growth of our economy. And the prospects for strengthening our connection, thanks to the India Middle East Europe corridor, what we call the IMEC project, which was launched by India during its G20 presidency, are even brighter. Greece, you just have to look at the map to realize this, is India's gateway to Europe. And through IMEC we see our participation as a very important aspect of this strategic partnership.
Your Excellency, प्रधानमंत्री मित्सोताकीस, दोनों देशों के डेलीगेट्स, मीडिया के साथियों, नमस्कार। प्रधानमंत्री मित्सोताकीस और उनके डेलीगेशन का भारत में स्वागत करते हुए मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। पिछले वर्ष मेरी ग्रीस यात्रा के बाद उनकी यह भारत यात्रा दोनों देशों के बीच मजबूत होती स्ट्रैटेजिक पार्टनरशिप का संकेत है। और 16 वर्षों के बाद, इतना बड़ा अंतराल के बाद, ग्रीस के प्रधानमंत्री का भारत आना अपने आप में एक ऐतिहासिक अवसर है। यह प्रसन्नता का विषय है कि हम 2030 तक द्विपक्षीय व्यापार को 2 गुना करने के लक्ष्य की ओर तेजी से अग्रसर है। हमने अपने सहयोग को नई ऊर्जा और दिशा देने के लिए कई नए अवसरों की पहचान की। कृषि के क्षेत्र में दोनों देशों के बीच करीबी सहयोग की संभावनाएं अनेक हैं और मुझे खुशी है कि पिछले वर्ष इस क्षेत्र में किए गए समझौते के कार्यान्वयन के लिए दोनों पक्ष कदम उठा रहे हैं। हमने फार्मा, मेडिकल डिवाइसेस, टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन, स्किल डेवलपमेंट और स्पेस जैसे कई क्षेत्रों में सहयोग बढ़ाने पर जोर दिया। हमने दोनों देशों के स्टार्टअप्स को भी आपस में जोड़ने पर चर्चा की। शिपिंग और कनेक्टिविटी दोनों देशों के लिए
Tamil Nadu government, the budget that what they have presented to the people of Tamil Nadu, it clearly shows they don't have any imagination, nor are they forward looking, and more importantly, they have a regressive mindset. And when Modi ji has shown to the whole world, and especially to all the state governments, you invest for the future. When in the interim budget 11 lakh crore is invested only for infrastructure creation, this is a budget in which the money that is allocated for capital expenditure is very poor. And all the central government schemes, new name is given. I can just reel out all the names that. For example, PM Awas Yojana, you have named it as Kalingar Karnanidhi Housing Scheme. And then for the Poshan Abhiyan, you have named it as Utachatti Urdisai. And then the scheme on Vishwakarma, you have named it as Tamil Nadu Kaivinai Kalangar Tittam. And then the scheme which talks about the Sahi, the women hostels, which is already 20 hostels operational Tamil Nadu, you have named it as Magalir Vididhi.
This is Republic, Niva Bupa Studios, your one-stop destination for all the breaking news updates, and I am Shivangi Shukla.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 11th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students. Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 11th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students.
भारत में डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में को प्रोडक्शन और को डेवलपमेंट के नए अवसर बन रहे हैं जो दोनों देशों के लिए लाभदायक हो सकते हैं। हमने दोनों देशों के रक्षा उद्योगों को आपस में जोड़ने पर सहमति जताई है। आतंकवाद के खिलाफ लड़ाई में भारत और ग्रीस की चिंताएं और प्राथमिकताएं समान है। हमने इस क्षेत्र में अपने सहयोग को और अधिक मजबूत करने पर विस्तार पूर्वक चर्चा की। फ्रेंड, दो प्राचीन और महान सभ्यताओं के रूप में भारत और ग्रीस के बीच गहरे सांस्कृतिक और पीपल टू पीपल संबंधों का लंबा इतिहास है। लगभग 2500 वर्षों से दोनों देशों के लोग व्यापारिक और सांस्कृतिक संबंधों के साथ साथ विचारों का भी आदान प्रदान करते हैं। आज हमने इन संबंधों एक आधुनिक स्वरूप देने के लिए कई नए इनिशिएटिव्स की पहचान की। हमने दोनों देशों के बीच माइग्रेशन एंड मोबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट को जल्द से जल्द संपन्न करने पर चर्चा की। इससे हमारे पीपल टू पीपल संबंध और सुदृढ़ होंगे। हमने दोनों देशों के उच्च शिक्षा संस्थानों के बीच सहयोग को बढ़ावा देने पर भी बल दिया। अगले वर्ष भारत और ग्रीस के डिप्लोमेटिक संबंधों की 75वीं वर्षगांठ मनाने के लिए हमने एक एक्शन प्लान बनाने का निर्णय लिया। इससे हम दोनों देशों की साझा धरोहर, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन, स्पोर्ट्स और अन्य क्षेत्रों में उपलब्धियों को वैश्विक मंच पर दर्शा सकेंगे।
The joint declaration that we signed in Athens a few months ago, and which upgraded our relationship to a strategic level, is already being put into practice. And as the Prime Minister said, we are making significant progress towards deepening the strategic cooperation in all spheres. in security and defense, investment and trade, science and technology, cyberspace, education, culture, tourism, agriculture. Greece and India are close to one another in many respects. Our shared values serve as the bridge that brings us closer. Both share, I would say, a certain ethos or dharam, as you call it. We both share, as the Prime Minister said, a strong commitment to international law, and especially the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Seas. We're both loyal to the principle of the UN Charter, diplomacy, and stability. And crucially, the world's oldest democracy, the world's largest democracy, share the mutual political will to cooperate with each other, to establish partnerships and to explore and create new synergies. And in Prime Minister Modi, I have found a visionary, a principled leader, and dare I say, a true friend. And the importance that we attach to our relations with India is evident not only in the increase of our bilateral contacts over the past year, but also in the partnerships we have developed. Last year, we signed a memorandum of understanding in crucial areas such as agriculture and defense. And this year we are working, and I'm sure we will finalize very quickly, a very important agreement on migration and mobility. It will constitute a very important step towards strengthening our cooperation in issues such as legal migration, fighting human trafficking, but also offering young Indians an opportunity to come and work in Greece and benefit from the growth of our economy. And the prospects for strengthening our connection, thanks to the India Middle East Europe corridor, what we call the IMEC project, which was launched by India during its G20 presidency, are even brighter. Greece, you just have to look at the map to realize this, is India's gateway to Europe. And through IMEC we see our participation as a very important aspect of this strategic partnership.
Your Excellency, Pradhan Mantri Mitsotakis, दोनों देशों के डेलीगेट्स, मीडिया के साथियों, नमस्कार। प्रधानमंत्री मित्सोताकिस और उनके डेलीगेशन का भारत में स्वागत करते हुए मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। पिछले वर्ष मेरी ग्रीस यात्रा के बाद उनकी यह भारत यात्रा दोनों देशों के बीच मजबूत होती स्ट्रैटेजिक पार्टनरशिप का संकेत है। और 16 वर्षों के बाद, इतना बड़ा अंतराल के बाद, ग्रीस के प्रधानमंत्री का भारत आना अपने आप में एक ऐतिहासिक अवसर है। यह प्रसन्नता का विषय है कि हम 2030 तक द्विपक्षीय व्यापार को 2 गुना करने के लक्ष्य की ओर तेजी से अग्रसर है। हमने अपने सहयोग को नई ऊर्जा और दिशा देने के लिए कई नए अवसरों की पहचान की। कृषि के क्षेत्र में दोनों देशों के बीच करीबी सहयोग की संभावनाएं अनेक हैं और मुझे खुशी है कि पिछले वर्ष इस क्षेत्र में किए गए समझौते के कार्यान्वयन के लिए दोनों पक्ष कदम उठा रहे हैं। हमने फार्मा, मेडिकल डिवाइसेस, टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन, स्किल डेवलपमेंट।
I am very, very happy to announce that Niva Bupa Health Insurance has come on board as Republic TV's studio partner. Niva Bupa Health Insurance is the fastest growing company among standalone health insurance players in India. It has also provided health insurance coverage to 1.1 crore people in India and settled over 15 lakh claims, processing one claim every 60 seconds. So we are delighted to be partnering with them.
This is Republic Niva Bhupa Studio, your one stop for all the breaking updates. I am Rakshita Mishra.
Tamil Nadu BJP chief Annamalai criticized DMK after the budget session, stating that it was evident from the budget presentation that Tamil Nadu government well, this is massive breaking. Sandesh Kali right outside the house of close aide of Mamata Banerjee. Massive uprising in Bengal. Demand for justice for Sandesh Kali reaches Mamata's aide home. Protest outside Kunal Ghosh's house, people. NHRC takes suo motu cognizance of media reports of unabated human rights violations to continued violence in Sandesh Kali. Biggest hearing on right to report tomorrow. Mahesh Jethmalani and Sandeepan Ganguly to lead Republic's legal counsel. It's official, Akhilesh confirms SP Congress alliance is on track. Congress concedes, confirms it will fight 17 seats, I repeat, 17 seats in Uttar Pradesh. And just in the neighboring state and the central capital, Delhi, Aam Aadmi Party and Congress alliance hits hurdle as top sources confirm that Congress has asked for 4 seats, to which Aam Aadmi Party, and to be specific, Arvind Kejriwal, has said a big no. Massive showdown at Shambu borders. Tear gas shells lobbed at protesters at farmers resume Delhi Chalo protest. India's most renowned legal luminary, doyen of the bar, Fali Nariman, passes away at 95. Condolences for it. Well, hello and welcome viewers. I am Aishwarya Kapoor and you are watching The Burning Question. I've joined in by Binay Singh, Ratinder Singh Bhatia, Brijesh Bhati, Akshay Marathe of the Aam Aadmi Party, Rahul Avana of the Samajwadi Party. They're all live with me, viewers. But one question which is being asked: everyone in India respect our farmers. In fact, the very tagline of Jai Jawan and Jai Kisan was coined because out of one house of one door from our villages, 2 sons of the same mother, one is a farmer, the other one is a soldier. That's how we compare, that's how we respect. Irrespective of where you live, irrespective of which state you are in. But why do we see Ratinder Bhatia? Why do we see Binay Singh, Brijesh Bhati and Akshay Marathe of the Aam Aadmi Party? And by the way, Akshay Marathe, I was just speaking to Kuldeep, the MLA of the Aam Aadmi Party and your senior leader. He has just confirmed that the Aam Aadmi Party has officially, and I repeat, on my Hindi show has just confirmed that Aam Aadmi Party is officially backing this protest. Why is it, Akshay Marathe and Ratinder Singh Bhatia, Binay Singh, that only farmers from one particular state, that is Punjab, ruled by the Aam Aadmi Party, Binay Singh, are coming out? Are there no farmers in Jharkhand? Are there no farmers in Uttar Pradesh? Are there no farmers in Madhya Pradesh? Are there no farmers in Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, everywhere? Punjab is the only state where there are farmers. Is that so, Binay Singh?
Aishwarya,
yeah,
there is a national security or internal security perspective to this issue.
Please explain.
I am not claiming or I am not blaming someone. But But let me put the picture very clear that why Delhi is targeted in the last 2-3 years.
No, we know because it's the national capital.
And there is a common modus operandi to mobilize thousands of peoples and choke the state, its capital. So I would refer to a document that was named STIR in 2004.
No, please repeat.
PWG, STIR, Strategy and Tactics of Indian Revolution, that was prepared on the occasion of 9th Congress of
Akshay is laughing, but it's okay.
PWG and MCC, they merged and the CPI Maoist was formed. In that paper, you can see that it is written that like-minded parties we had to ally with. We had to move on urban functioning. We had to mobilize people, further the fault lines on several issues, including farmer issues, labor issues, and further the fault line, and we had to mobilize thousands of people, and we can choke the national capital. The reason behind that is that they are not able to get, cadres in the jungles. The thing is, Aishwarya, when you look at the people, those who are on the streets, on the roads, many of the people, many of the farmers, the common man, they don't know the reason why they are, what they are for on the roads. They don't know what is MSP, but they are agitated.
No, but they are talking about Amritpal.
But they are talking about
they are making secessionist comments.
Aishwarya,
That how
Aishwarya, can I come in?
Graph is going up. Vinay Singh, I'll come back to you. No, Akshay. No, Akshay, please do come in. But what I'm saying is this. Ratendra Bhatia, I'm coming to you. Bhati ji, aa raha hu. Rahul Avana ji, aa raha hu. Lekin Akshay Marathe, please tell me. Is it because you have failed to defeat the BJP and Prime Minister Modi's popularity electorally that you have chosen to back and support this kind of a protest where such kind of comments are made, successionist comments are made, all of this is done? Is this deliberate, Akshay Marathe? Is this really deliberate?
Aishwarya, first of all,
and can I have visuals of the farmer protest? Visuals of the protest,
First of all,
Director.
Aishwarya, now you have asked me a question, now let me answer. First of all, Aam Aadmi Party won a historic mandate in Punjab,
Carry on, I'm not
reducing the Bharatiya Janata Party to its historic low. BJP has never been demolished in the way that Aam Aadmi Party had demolished the BJP. Are you able to hear my voice?
Okay. Yes, loud and clear, Akshay. Carry on.
Excellent. So the point that I'm trying to make is Aam Aadmi Party is very capable of defeating the Bharatiya Janata Party by maligning the farmers' protest as though it is a politically motivated protest. You are repeating the same mistake, Aishwarya, and this WhatsApp uncle who spoke before me, that they made 3 years ago. The Prime Minister had to fold his hands, bow down and apologize to the farmers for maligning them and calling them Khalistanis and calling their protests motivated. The Prime Minister of our country had to apologize and assure them that we will give you a guarantee of MSP. We will take back our farm laws. We have made a mistake. We have not been able to convince you. 3 years ago, the farmers were promised that we will pass a legal guarantee for MSP. Now it's been, the last budget session is over. The parliament is coming to an end. The new elections are going to come soon. So the farmers are rightfully agitated and upset. Why are you saying that the farmers have no right to protest? Why are you saying why only Punjab is protesting? Punjab is an integral part of India. Don't you agree? What is wrong with Punjab farmers if they want to protest?
Yes, it is, and it will always be.
Who are we?
Akshay Marathe, it is,
who are we to say?
It was, and it always be. That is not even the point, Akshay Marathe. The point is, can I stay to that window, please? Can I have visuals all time on air? Akshay Marathe, you need to understand this. Akshay,
what is the right that we have to say that
you are dividing it. You are dividing it. I am saying, no, please do. Please protest, but there is a way. There is a way of the protest.
Your grandfather,
yes, please.
Your family is alive because Punjab farmers have produced rice and paddy for the whole country.
And so have the farmers of Uttar Pradesh. And so have the farmers of Madhya Pradesh. And so have the farmers of Bihar. And so have the farmers of Jharkhand. And so have the farmers of Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Jammu Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Assam, Gujarat. Everywhere, every part, every farmer of India is a farmer, Akshay Marathe.
Then what is your problem if Punjab farmers want to
you have been chosen in Punjab, but that doesn't mean that only Punjab has farmers. And there are no farmers in Uttar Pradesh, but you are trying to make it Punjab versus again.
Are they not Indians?
Akshay,
are Punjabis not Indians?
Akshay, let's calm down.
Are Punjabis Indians or not? You say that.
Akshay, why are you making such comments today? Akshay,
are Punjabis Indians or not?
Akshay,
are Punjabis Indians? You
is that
say,
a question?
are they Indian?
Is that even a question?
Yes, that is a question because
you are
saying
representing the
Punjab
Aam Aadmi
farmers
Party.
Don't have a right to
make
protest.
such comments which
You are
embarrass
saying
you, Akshay
Punjab
Marathe. Come
farmers
down.
don't
Thank you
have
very
a
much.
right to protest?
No, Akshay.
What gives
the
you
kind
that
of
right to
comments
say
you are
that?
making today cannot be accepted. Listen.
Why?
Ratinder
Why are you
Bhatia.
saying Punjab
Ratinder
farmers
Bhatia.
can't
Ratinder
protest?
Bhatia. Can I have? Thank you very much. Thank you. Why can't they? They can. But there is a way to protest.
Give me one reason.
Can I have?
Give me one
Akshay,
reason.
now I'm not talking to you. Thank you. Akshay, no. No, Akshay. You've made your comment. Akshay Marathe, you've made your comment. Thank you. Ratinder Bhatia, I asked the Aam Aadmi Party national spokesperson, Akshay Marathe, Binay Singh also on air, please. And can I have visuals, please, on air? 24/7. I'm requesting my director. Can I have visuals of the protest? Because Akshay Marathe, or rather, Ratinder Singh Bhatia, why do we see, Ratinder Bhatia, only protesters coming out from one state? The machines. People ask, Abhi Bhati ji baithe, Amana sahab baithe, Samajwadi Party ke neta, and they will say, why there is barricading on the streets of such high level? Because the intelligence briefed that these modified vehicles are being made in these workshops which are normally used to make agricultural equipments. And now when these big vehicles come out, can I have those visuals on air for the 10th time? I'm requesting my director. Thank you very much. Ratinder Bhatia, why only from one state? Why such modifications? The barricades have been done only and only because there was intelligence that such modification is being done. And they want to charge, even if you want to protest, there is a way to protest. And you are also in power, Akshay Marathe. If I ask you this, that against your Punjab Chief Minister, the same farmers were protesting. Did you allow them to enter the Chief Minister's house? You stopped them 4 kilometers away. You stopped them 4 kilometers away. I have the visuals, Akshay Marathe. You cannot lie. You cannot lie on live television.
You are making my
Akshay,
point.
you cannot lie.
You are making my point.
Akshay, you can. Yes, no one is stopping them.
From the Chief
Akshay,
Minister's
no
house.
one is stopping them. Akshay, no one is stopping them. Akshay, no one is stopping them. Akshay, no one is stopping them. They are being told there is a way to protest.
National capital. Why? It is not your national capital. It is the country's national capital.
Akshay,
how can you stop them from coming to the national capital?
You come, but you don't come with fortified and modified vehicles. You come. You don't come with tractors which are used in and with agricultural equipment which is used in the farms.
Tell me which law is being violated by their vehicles. Which law? Tell me. Quote me the law and the section. Quote the section which is being violated by the farmers and their vehicles.
I'll tell you. This topic came up. I'll tell you. Ratinder Singh Bhatia, I'll tell you. Akshay Marathe, even if a dumper or a truck, Binay Singh, has to enter the national capital area or any city or any populated city for that matter, even if Chandigarh, okay, talk about Punjab, Chandigarh, Union Territory, New Delhi, Delhi, any state capital, any big city, if a heavy vehicle has to enter, there is a process to it. You are saying that these modified vehicles should be allowed just like that. There is a process. There are rules.
Okay.
There are rules. Will you allow this? Will you allow this? You are in power in Punjab. You will not allow this. You did not allow this. Akshay Marathe, this discussion can go on. You are making a point to make a point. You are backing it politically. But this is not done. No, Akshay Marathe.
Today they are sitting at the Haryana border and today a farmer has died. Have you talked about that? The Haryana police has killed one farmer today. Did you talk about that?
Why? Who will take responsibility? Will those Kisan unions take responsibility who just gave an open call? That yes, chalo Delhi. What is the preparation you've done?
You will say Nathuram Godse is not responsible for Gandhi's murder.
Akshay, what are you saying?
Ratinder
Bhatia wants to come in. Ratinder Bhatia wants to come in. Ratinder Bhatia wants to come in. Ratinder Bhatia, Akshay now please. Akshay now please. Binay ji, I'm coming to you. Ratinder Singh Bhatia wants to come in. Yeah.
First of all, I want to divide this. First of all, what are we talking about? Are we talking about the agitation or are we talking about the Aam Aadmi Party's agitation? What are we talking about? Are we talking about the Kisan agitation, the poor Kisan agitation, or are we talking about the Aam Aadmi Party agitation? I feel this is more as a Aam Aadmi Party agitation than a Kisan agitation. Number one. Why are they using poor Kisan, poor farmers from our state, Punjab? Why are they taking them for granted for such things and taking them to the borders, taking them for granted, making them lie down, making them die? Who will be responsible for that? Aam Aadmi Party, whose workers are inside this agitation? This is 100% motivated agitation, nothing else. They are not rightly agreeing to anything. They don't want to agree to anything. Punjab wanted MSP and the government of India wants to give MSP. They declared they are giving MSP or 4 more products, but they denied it completely. They have no sense. They don't know what are they doing. They just want to agitate and go to Delhi, choke Delhi. Completely they have only one agenda, to choke Delhi, and motivation is to transfer all the other things which Aam Aadmi Party is facing and just to face, they want to bully, they want to do nothing, they want to just sabotage Bharatiya Janata Party. This is the political
Aishwarya, I
thing.
want to correct you. Mr. Bhatia is from the BJP.
No, your political agenda. Akshay Marathe. First, let's have something clear.
BJP, you correct yourself.
Akshay Marathe.
Akshay
Marathe. Binay Singh is from the BJP. Akshay Marathe, BJP. Binay Singh is from the. Akshay Marathe, Binay Singh is from BJP. You don't tag people, Akshay Marathe. You don't tag people. Thank you very much. I'll tell you who's from where. Please understand, Akshay Marathe. Akshay Marathe, first, let me have some clarity on the debate. Akshay Marathe, please tell me. Akshay Marathe.
Why are you worshipping the Prime Minister on the Twitter handle? Aren't you not
openly backing this protest or not?
Why are you pretending to be neutral political analyst today?
Bhatia ji, please hold on.
You are misusing
Akshay Marathe, I'm asking you something. Akshay Marathe, I'm asking you. Is the Aam Aadmi Party openly backing this protest or not? Is the Aam Aadmi Party? Has the Aam Aadmi Party and the Punjab government, Ratinder Singh Bhatia, please hold on. Has the Aam Aadmi Party government told the Punjab police not to follow the orders given by central government and allow the protesters to pass by? Have you told or not? Otherwise, the same orders have been given to Punjab DGP and have been given to Haryana DGP. Punjab DGP decides, no. We will give free access. Go. Haryana DGP says, no, I will not. Same orders have been given to both. Same orders. One state will follow, one will not. Why? What's the difference? In one state, there is an Aam Aadmi Party government. The other state, there is a BJP government. If this is not politics,
now allow me to respond.
Allow
me to respond.
If this is not politics, what is?
Allow me to respond.
Please respond.
You have said your piece.
Please respond.
Allow me to respond. Number one, India is a federal country. The state government of Aam Aadmi Party is not going to be ordered around by the central government. The central government cannot tell Punjab government what to do and what not to do. If we think that the right of protesters to protest is being violated by the central government, we will not listen to the central government. The Constitution of India is supreme, not the central government. Let me remind your viewers also. If the Haryana government is going to shoot down a farmer, we will not support the Haryana government. We will not support BJP. You will shoot our farmers and we are supposed to support you. Who do you think we are? We are not traitors to our country. We are not traitors to our farmers. If Mr. Bhatia supports Haryana government for shooting the farmer, he is welcome to do it. His party is a zero in Punjab. He can afford to do that. Aam Aadmi Party represents all Punjabis.
No one
we cannot take a stand like Mr. Bhatia, who's from the Bharatiya Janata Party, that we will support the killers of farmers. 600 farmers died last time. Let's not forget. Okay. And they died because the BJP government in Delhi was arrogant and then they had to apologize. So don't make the same mistake from the 2021 protest that you had made, where you were forced to apologize to the farmers.
Okay. Binay Singh is responding, then I'm coming to. Bhati ji, Rahul Avana ji, aa raha hu. Yeah. Yes, Binay.
इस्तेमाल करके
let me put my point that you just put a question. Just a minute, beta Akshay. Beta, yeah.
जी बोलिए बोलिए मेरे को आपकी आवाज
I think there is some problem. Can you just check the audio, please? Can you just check the audio?
I can hear you.
Carry on.
Yeah, I told that Akshay just introduced me by saying uncle. Yeah, so I must have the right or a privilege to call him beta Akshay. The point is that you put a question that you are telling Sikhs as Khalistanis. This is not a question, Aishwarya. This is a statement. And by this statement, he was trying to weaponize the propaganda. So let me put my point and the point of this country and the point of Sikhs of this country clear. That Khalistan doesn't belong to Sikh. But India belongs to Sikhs and Sikhs belongs to India. This whole of India belongs to Sikhs. And the whole of Sikh community, they belong to India. So don't try to weaponize a propaganda that I am trying to portray 6 as Khalistanis. The second point is that yes, you just mentioned you are true that Aam Aadmi Party has a historic win. But yes, Aam Aadmi Party also has a history. The first day Mr. Kejriwal started his campaign, he stayed at the ex-Khalistan Commando Force Gurvinder Singh house. What message he tried to give?
Arrest him.
The second thing, in 2018, your member of parliament from Patiala, he openly supported Khalistan referendum. So when I say that you are hand in gloves with the preparators of
Listen,
Khalistan
Akshay,
referendum,
please don't counter like that.
There is a history
One
to
by
that.
one.
There are footprints to that.
This is
And one more point,
this is maligning. I will not allow
no,
this gentleman to make false claims like this. If he has evidence, you show it. If he has evidence that Aam Aadmi Party is involved,
Hold on, one by one. Akshay, when you were speaking, no one else was. Akshay, when you were saying, no one else was. Thank you. Please hold on. Okay, give me 30 seconds. Give me 30 seconds. Akshay Marathe. Hold on. Binay Singh. Akshay Marathe, please calm down. Akshay Marathe, please calm down. Akshay, when you are speaking, no one else is. Binay Singh, please give me 10 seconds. Akshay, when you are speaking, no one else is. But when others are speaking, you will not. Thank you very much. It's not that you will speak in your turn and their turn as well. Please don't do that. Binay Singh, please complete. Akshay, please calm down. Akshay, I've given you the maximum time. Please don't do that. Binay Singh. Akshay, please don't. I don't lower the fares down. That's just not my way. Please.
Aishwarya, I am a researcher on internal security. Let me tell this to Beta Akshay. And the point is that Mr. Kejriwal stayed on the first day of his campaign in 2017 at Gurvinder Singh's house. He was an ex-Khalistan Commando Force member. Do you deny this? Your member of parliament from Patiala.
Coming, Akshay. Akshay, I'm coming to you. Akshay, I'm coming to you.
In press, in open the Khalistan referendum. Can you deny that?
Who are you? What is your evidence? Where is your evidence?
Okay, Akshay is countering. Akshay is countering. Hold on. Binay Singh, Akshay is countering. Yes, Akshay, carry on. Yes, Akshay. Akshay, make your point. Akshay, make your point.
He needs to go to the intelligence authorities and show his evidence that Arvind Kejriwal is involved. Arvind Kejriwal should be arrested today if what he is saying is correct. What a liar you are platforming, Aishwarya. How can he get away with saying such things? He is saying Aam Aadmi Party is involved with Khalistan and arrest us.
He's a BJP spokesperson.
Arrest me today if you are saying that.
He's a BJP spokesperson.
Didn't he stay at Gurvinder Singh house?
He's a BJP spokesperson. My team needs to correct.
If he's a BJP spokesperson, he can say anything he
wants. Not a political analyst. Please correct.
If he's a BJP spokesperson, he can say anything he wants.
मेरे साथ Binay Singh, thank you. Akshay Marathe, I have two farmer leaders. I have one farmer leader and a Samajwadi Party leader also. Rahul Avana from the Samajwadi Party and Brijesh Bhati, किसान नेता मेरे साथ है. ब्रिजेश जी, आम आदमी पार्टी ने बोला वो खुल के आपको सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं. आम आदमी पार्टी आपको खुल के सपोर्ट कर रही है. लेकिन वहां पे जब लोगों से बात होती है, एक ही प्रदेश से लोग आए हैं ज्यादातर, और उनसे पूछो 10 लोगों से पूछो तो 10 अलग अलग डिमांड है. तो आखिर चाह क्या रहे? अभी तो कोई कृषि कानून भी नहीं आए, तो फिर क्यों इस तरह के मास्क लगा के तस्वीरें लगा के ऐसे आ रहे हैं कि जैसे कोई जंग हो रही है? भाटी जी.
ऐश्वर्या जी, आप देख लीजिए एक बार. पहले आपके चैनल पे तस्वीरें चल रही हैं. ये जो अटैक,
थोड़े माइक को नीचे रख लीजिए. थोड़ा माइक को नीचे रख लीजिए.
कहीं देश पे हमला हो रहा हो,
थोड़ा माइक को नीचे रख लीजिए.
कोई और किसी और देश ने अटैक कर दिया हो. आप तस्वीरें खुद चला रहे हैं. ये फार्मर्स जो है ये अपना अधिकार मांगने आ रहे हैं. ये एमएसपी मांगने आ रहे हैं. ये एमएसपी कानून C2+50 रिपोर्ट को लागू कराने आ रहे हैं. ये अपने किसान का जो कर्ज है उसको माफ कराने आ रहे हैं. लेकिन सरकार ने किस तरह से ये जो उन पर अटैक किया है, आप देख लीजिए. चेहरे दुबकाने पड़ रहे हैं, आंखें खराब हो गई हैं. अभी 2 किसानों की मौत हो गई है इसमें पुलिस की गोली लगने से. मैं देख रहा था, अभी ट्विटर पे चल रहा, आप भी देख लीजिए. लेकिन यहां पर जो बैठी सरकार है ये चाहती है कि किसान दिल्ली ना आए. दिल्ली किसी के बाप की नहीं है. दिल्ली रामलीला ग्राउंड किसी के बाप का नहीं है. इससे पहले प्रदर्शन हुआ है, इससे पहले भी लोगों ने प्रदर्शन किए हैं. ये सत्ता में जो भाजपा सरकार बैठी है इन्होंने प्रदर्शन किए हैं. लेकिन सिर्फ और सिर्फ इनका एजेंडा है कि किसान अपने अधिकार ना मांगे. जब 2 साल पहले हमने आंदोलन खत्म किया था, क्या हमने इसी बात के लिए खत्म किया था कि भाई हमारे एमएसपी लागू नहीं होगी? इन्होंने कहा था भी काले कानून आ गए, हम पे गलती हो गई. अभी हमारे ये साथी बैठे हुए हैं, पहले भी हमारे साथ चैनल पर थे, ये कह रहे हैं तो नक्सलवादी है. मतलब कहना शुरू कर दिया. वहां पर नेता बैठते हैं, वार्ता करते हैं. एक तरफ तो वार्ता की बात हो रही है, दूसरी तरफ भाजपा के लोग नक्सलवादी कहनी शुरू कर दिया है, कोई खालिस्तानी कह रहा है। आप वार्ता कीजिए, मसले को हल करने की तरफ ले जाइए। इस तरह की जो बातें आ रही है ना कि भाई अभी तो हम 23 तारीख को नोएडा के किसान यहाँ पर दिल्ली मार्च करने वाले हैं। मैं आपके चैनल के माध्यम से बताऊं, 23 तारीख गौतम बुद्ध नगर के किसान दिल्ली मार्च करेंगे। फर्जी मुकदमे, हमारे राहुल भाई ने बताया, अभी फर्जी मुकदमे नोएडा के किसानों पर लगा रहे हैं। इस तरह की चीजें नहीं होने वाली है। अब हमें आप नक्सलवादी बोल दें, खालिस्तानी बोल दें, फंडिंग बाज बोल दें, 10% के प्लॉट किसानों को मिल रहे,
ठीक है,
किसानों को मुआवजा नहीं
ठीक है।
मिल रहा।
भाटी जी वापस आ रहा हूँ, राहुल जी आ रहा हूँ, रुकिएगा।
ऐश्वर्य भाई,
ठीक है भाटी, आ रहा हूँ वापस।
True that there are farmers in other states also and they are not agitated. But again, the people which we can see on the television screen,
because the Aam Aadmi Party is not there in power, na?
Yes,
support them. That's
the common people, we are
Akshay smiling. I'll come to you, Akshay.
We are worried about them, and the whole nation should be worried about them. But on the other side, one side they are agitated, on the other side they even don't know the basic thing why they are agitated. So it poses a question arises that who is mobilizing these people and who is trying to use these people as a raw material. And you are trying to choke the national capital. And I think, Aishwarya, this is a modus operandi. And this modus operandi needs to be investigated. And when you say that Delhi kisi ke baap ki nahi hai, this is true that Delhi kisi ke baap ki nahi hai. And there are so many commuters, lakhs of people, they travel from Punjab to Delhi every day, from Haryana to Delhi every day. But if you want to take law into the hands, if you want to create chaos, so nobody from Delhi should be allowed to go to Punjab if their intention is to create chaos. And nobody should from Punjab
no one should be allowed to go anywhere. किसी को नहीं, अवाना जी, राहुल अवाना जी समाजवादी पार्टी नेता है। राहुल जी, आपको तो समर्थन नहीं मिल रहा उत्तर प्रदेश के किसानों का, आपको तो नहीं मिल रहा। नहीं, बता दीजिए ना राहुल जी। राहुल जी, आपका माइक, मैं अपनी टेक्निकल टीम से रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूं, जरा जाए वहां। राहुल जी, आई विल कम बैक टू यू। आपका माइक नहीं चल रहा है। लेकिन अक्षय मराठे, दैट्स द प्रॉब्लम। यू सी, why only one state? The state where there is Aam Aadmi Party government and the Aam Aadmi Party has come out in the open, Ratinder Bhatia, that we are going to allow
assembled ballistic missile. I say,
no, hold on.
The barricading in farmers,
Rahul is saying something.
Farmers,
yes,
BJP government.
Please repeat, Rahul.
Mr. Modi.
Please repeat, Rahul.
Our suit boot friend is 14 lakhs crore waiver और MSP किसान मांगेंगे तो खालिस्तानी पाकिस्तानी बोलेंगे। जब किसान अपनी
किसने बोला
MSP मांगेंगे तो इस खालिस्तानी एंड पाकिस्तानी फार्मर 700 पीपल इज
अगर मांगेंगे तो एक तरीका है ना राहुल जी। अगर कल को आपको आंदोलन करना है, अगर मुझे प्रोटेस्ट करना है, विनय सिंह को प्रोटेस्ट करना है, अक्षय मराठे को प्रोटेस्ट करना है, भाटी जी आपके बगल में बैठे उनको प्रोटेस्ट करना है, रतिंदर भाटिया को प्रोटेस्ट करना है, एक तरीका है जी। हाँ, when am I denying it? When am I denying it? When am I saying no? राहुल अवाना, मैं कब मना कर रहा हूं, लेकिन मैं कह रहा हूं ये थोड़ी वो मशीनें जो खेतों में चलती हैं, उन मशीनों को सड़कों पे उतरोगे और बोलोगे चलने दो, उनको मॉडिफाई कर दोगे, रोड रोलर के आगे शीट्स लगा दोगे, बड़ी कंबाइन मशीन
not ballistic missile, not ballistic missile, Mr. Aishwarya.
Why are there
barricades? Not assembled ballistic missile.
ये ट्रैक्टर से डरने वाले शेर कहां से आए?
राहुल जी देखिए,
ट्रैक्टर से
नहीं कहा कि
Mr. Modi, our suit boot friend is 14 lakh crore.
किसको डर लग रहा है?
आपको डर लग रहा है? आप बोल रहे हो कि मशीनें लेके आ रहे हैं, मशीनें लेके आ रहे हैं।
नहीं, that's okay, ठीक है। Okay, राहुल, calm down, या अक्षय मराठे क्या
22% किसान को MSP नहीं देंगे वो।
Yes, Akshay. Ratinder Bhatia on air, please. Thank you right now. One more, yeah.
Let me clarify the most important part of this debate, Aishwarya. The farmers don't want to disrupt your traffic. The Delhi police and Haryana police are disrupting traffic. Farmers are saying, give us land near Ramlila Maidan. Let us protest at Ramlila Maidan. Who is going to be disturbed if the farmers assemble at the Maidan and protest? Nobody is going to be disturbed. But what the BJP is saying is, we will not even let you enter your own national capital. You are not permitted to enter your own national capital territory. We will throw you out. We will kill you. We will put up barricades. We will make it a war zone and prevent you from coming. Who is stopping the commuters? Someone was saying that Delhi Punjab commuters are being hassled. Who is stopping them? Farmers are not stopping them. It is the Delhi police and Haryana police that are stopping them.
No, are they not?
And the farmers are actually saying, let us peacefully protest. Go to Ramlila Maidan. We will sit there peacefully. What is your problem with that? Tell me one reason why farmers cannot come to Ramlila Maidan in their own country's national capital and protest. What is wrong with that?
Ratinder Bhatia is countering. Yes, Mr. Bhatia.
Sir,
yes, Mr. Bhatia.
Sir, I want to answer this question. What he was telling, why are we not allowed to come to Ram Leela Maidan? So what are we fighting for? Are we fighting for to come to Ram Leela Maidan, or are we fighting for the MSP? First, make it clear. If we are fighting for the MSP of people of farmers of Punjab, then farmers of Punjab, they don't grow more than 2 wheat and rice, or maybe 3, 4, which the government has already said that they are ready to give the MSP, they are ready to give. Why are they demanding the MSP for all those things which they don't grow, which is grown in Kerala or Tamil Nadu or Arunachal Pradesh? What are they fighting for? They are not with them. Those farmers are not with them. Why don't they talk about the crops of Punjab? Just let me know.
So you are saying their protest reasoning is wrong, not that the right to protest is wrong. You are saying they should be allowed to go to Ram Leela Maidan. That's what you are saying? You are saying they should be allowed to go to Ram Leela Maidan?
I am saying why they want to go. First of all,
what is your
they
problem?
Want to go, they want
why do you want to come on Republic?
Their own crop, which the government
why do you
is
want
ready
to come
give?
on Republic? Did anybody ask you? Did anybody ask you
Why
to come on Republic?
Why do you want to push them to go to Delhi? There's nothing.
Who is pushing them? They are going in their own coalition.
What are you saying?
Who are you to tell them why are you going? Unki marzi. It is a free country. You cannot decide for anybody.
First of all, the government
you cannot decide for anybody where somebody wants to go and where they don't want to go.
All those crops.
But you cannot create anarchy.
Sir,
Akshay Marathe, you cannot block roads.
The point is to go.
10,000 people cannot decide what 20 lakh people of Delhi NCR will do.
What is the fight
What
for?
are you saying, Akshay Marathe? Just because your supporters are there, just because your party is supporting it, just because your supporters are, your supporters, Akshay Marathe, are embedded in this protest and you have openly accepted it, that's okay. But that doesn't mean that the lakhs of people, or in fact crores of people, whose livelihood is being disturbed on a daily basis.
This is very.
Do you understand? In 24 hours, more than 38 to 39 ambulances with critically ill patients have to be diverted to different routes because of this.
You were covering
Akshay
the
Marathe.
2011 Anna Hazare protest, and at Ram Leela Maidan, 1 lakh people were sitting there protesting. Did anybody get affected? Did anybody's life get impacted?
With peace. Akshay, I have spent nights in the OB vans as a reporter. It was peaceful.
Are you saying
no combines, no tractors, no lathia, nothing was brought. Akshay, that's what I'm saying. Nothing was brought.
Tractors are their vehicles. Tomorrow you will say, why am I coming in a bus? Bhai, if bus is the only thing available for me to travel, what is your problem?
Tractors farm.
How can you say farmers should not use tractors? Why are you saying farmers?
Uttar Pradesh se aate hain bhai.
To a farm?
हमें भी पता है किसान कैसे होते हैं.
Have you been to a farm? Have you seen a tractor?
Please don't try to teach. Please don't try to go there. Please don't try to go there, because I will slam you back so hard. Akshay, I will slam you back so hard that you won't understand what has hit you, because you don't understand. Akshay, tractor खेत में चलते हैं, ट्रैक्टर सड़क पे नहीं चलते हैं. आप कह रहे हैं किसानों के पास सिर्फ ट्रैक्टर है. I will tell you.
What is your problem?
किसानों के पास G wagons भी हैं और LC भी हैं. Don't underestimate the farmer of India. Don't underestimate the farmers of India, Akshay Marathe. हमारे किसान.
Who is a tractor hurting?
Listen.
Why are you scared
Akshay
of tractors?
Marathe.
I don't understand.
Tractor is a symbol.
Why are you scared of tractors?
What is the symbol?
Why are you scared of tractors?
Akshay, you want to have
what about a tractor is scary to you?
Akshay,
what about a tractor is so scary?
Akshay, listen. Akshay, listen.
Do tractors have any ballistic missiles on them?
Akshay, listen.
Do tractors
Not one
have a
tractor.
machine gun on them?
Not one tractor,
Do
Akshay.
tractors have tear
10,
gas
10,
bomb
20,
shells
20
on them?
tractor. Akshay, one farming family. Akshay, you will continuously speak. How will this work, yeah?
Because you are
Akshay,
not telling me what is your problem with the tractor.
Akshay, you, me, Avana Saab, Bhati ji, Ratinder Singh Bhatia, Binay Singh. 1 generation old or 2 generation old. We all come from villages. I did not say, because I'm sure, Akshay, that someone in your family, 1 generation old or 2 generation old or maximum 3 generation old, Kisan the, Khet the. You asked, Aishwarya Kisan, yes. I belong to a farming family and I'm proud of it.
So why are you scared of a tractor then?
Tractor
why are you scared of a tractor?
सड़क पे हमारा किसान महंगी से महंगी गाड़ी चलाना जानता है. Please don't doubt the farmer of India. And please don't have this doubt that only Punjab holds farmers. पूरे देश में है.
Why are you scared of tractors? You are not answering my
question. It's not only about tractors.
Combining. तुम्हारे परिवार में कितने भी किसान हो तुम ट्रैक्टर से क्यों डरते हो?
अक्षय बुलेट प्रूफ किसान नहीं होते. बुलेट प्रूफ ट्रैक्टर नहीं होते हैं.
तुम्हारा प्रॉब्लम क्या है? वो हरियाणा पुलिस वहां से फायरिंग कर रही है. तुम कह रहे हो यहाँ से कोई डिफेंड भी ना करे अपने आप को.
अक्षय डेमोक्रेसी. अक्षय
Exactly.
Akshay, why anarchy? Why create this scene? Why create those gas masks? You are forcing the police. Binay Singh. Akshay, please understand.
It is a democracy. They should be allowed to protest. They should
you
not
rightly
be shot
said,
at.
Akshay, you rightly said.
Aishwarya.
Okay, Binay Singh. Akshay, you rightly said that yes, there was a protest at Ramlila Maidan. I covered it. I don't know whether you were there or not. But Arvind Kejriwal was there. The man who's behind bars, Manish Sisodiya, was there. Anna was there. And thousands of other people were there. Lakhs of people were there. Not one lathi was there. White flags were there. White cap was there, which is missing from your head. That was the tool. The topi which is missing from your head, Akshay Marathe, was the sign of the protest. And trust me, I don't know whether you were there or not, but the topi was there in Ramlila Maidan, which is not there today. Today, that topi has been taken over by lathi and these bulletproof tractors, which is not done. Akshay Marathe, that's my point. Binay Singh, 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 Binay Singh. Thank you, Akshay. Binay Singh. Binay Singh. Yeah. Okay. Binay Singh, there has been some problem with your frame. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go back to you. Ratinder Singh Bhatia, ending comments. Ratinder Bhatia, ending comments. Yeah.
Sir,
Ratinder Bhatia, ending
comment is कि मुझे अभी तक समझ नहीं आया. I don't understand whether this protest is an Aam Aadmi Party protest or whether this protest is really a farmer protest. I am really confused in this. I really don't know because I feel this is an Aam Aadmi Party contest. Then the
Akshay, I'll come to you. Please hold on. Akshay, I'll give you
farmer protest. A farmer. This is not a farmer protest. They have been taking on granted a poor farmer, bringing them to roads. Poor farmer don't even know why they are on roads. Your television has shown it. Your reporters have shown it.
Okay, Mr. Bhatia. Okay, Mr. Bhatia. Binay Singh. Okay, Mr. Bhatia. Okay, Mr. Bhatia.
Aishwarya, as asked by Akshay Marathe many times, that what is our problem.
Yeah.
So let me tell me my problem. The Aam Aadmi Party tallest leader, Mr. Kejriwal, once said that I am an anarchist. He told it in open in a press conference.
That's out in the open.
But it may have been told in a humor. But his actions prove that he's an anarchist when he stays and he softly supports Khalistan referendum. He proves that your party is an anarchist.
Aishwarya, I cannot allow this. I cannot. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I have had enough of this. It has been published in all newspapers, national newspapers. It's interviewed by you.
Lies.
Aishwarya, it has been in my, it is a part of my book. He can sue me for that.
Don't you lie on national television.
You can sue me in the court for this. This is a part of my book.
Okay, relax.
Don't lie on national television. This is ridiculous.
Okay. Back to the point. Back to the debate. Okay.
One of his leaders, Mr. Sanjay Singh,
30
who
seconds.
is in jail.
30 seconds.
He was talking to the PFI guys.
No, what proof do you have? What proof do you have?
Again, all the national newspapers, TV channels,
okay.
reports from that.
No, what proof do you have? Okay, Akshay Marathe, ending comments.
Akshay Marathe ending comments. Akshay Marathe ending 30 seconds.
That anybody who speaks against them becomes a Khalistani terrorist Pakistani, but one day the country will rise up against you. We will rise up and destroy and defeat your party and your dictatorship. The farmers who you are maligning today.
No, you rise up against whoever you want, but my only problem is this.
Between your leader.
My only concern is this, viewers. Bhati ji, किसानों के साथ पूरा देश है. Ratinder Singh Bhatia, the whole country is with the farmers. The farmers of Punjab, farmers of Uttar Pradesh, farmers of Jharkhand, farmers of Maharashtra. It's only that Aam Aadmi Party is in Punjab. It is not about the farmers are only in Punjab. No. This country, every state has farmers. Every family has a connection to the farm. Only Aam Aadmi Party, Akshay Marathe, is in Punjab. You forgot to mention that. And let the viewers decide. What's the farmer
on the show?
Thank you so much.
Talk to the farmer on the show.
Yes, we will, we are. We will and we are, and we ask them, what's your demand? One said MSP, second said Amritpal, third made a successionist comment, fourth said I don't know, fifth said all of my friends were coming, so I thought it's going to be cool, so let's go. Seventh said, we are going to take a takkar. You see, you know it better than me. This political thing which the opposition is trying to play around, Aam Aadmi Party is playing a very, very pivotal role in that, Akshay, and you are aware. And you are aware. No one is denying that these are not farmers. Yes, they are. But only from one state. Only from one state, Akshay. Only from one state. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Jatinder Bhatia, Binay Singh, Avana ji, and Bhati ji. Bahut bahut dhanyawad. Thank you very much. That's the time I have, Akshay Marathe. And I've given you the maximum amount of time, Akshay Marathe. By the way, and before you question anyone next time, Akshay Marathe, that whether you've gone to a farm or not, remember, every family in this country has a connection to villages. Every family in this country has a connection to farmers. Thank you very much. Thank
you. Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 11th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students.
भारत में डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में को प्रोडक्शन और को डेवलपमेंट के नए अवसर बन रहे हैं जो दोनों देशों के लिए लाभदायक हो सकते हैं। हमने दोनों देशों के रक्षा उद्योगों को आपस में जोड़ने पर सहमति जताई है। आतंकवाद के खिलाफ लड़ाई में भारत और ग्रीस की चिंताएं और प्राथमिकताएं समान है। हमने इस क्षेत्र में अपने सहयोग को और अधिक मजबूत करने पर विस्तार पूर्वक चर्चा की। फ्रेंड, दो प्राचीन और महान सभ्यताओं के रूप में भारत और ग्रीस के बीच गहरे सांस्कृतिक और पीपल टू पीपल संबंधों का लंबा इतिहास है। लगभग 2500 वर्षों से दोनों देशों के लोग व्यापारिक और सांस्कृतिक संबंधों के साथ साथ विचारों का भी आदान प्रदान करते हैं। आज हमने इन संबंधों एक आधुनिक स्वरूप देने के लिए कई नए इनिशिएटिव्स की पहचान की। हमने दोनों देशों के बीच माइग्रेशन एंड मोबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट को जल्द से जल्द संपन्न करने पर चर्चा की। इससे हमारे पीपल टू पीपल संबंध और सुदृढ़ होंगे। हमने दोनों देशों के उच्च शिक्षा संस्थानों के बीच सहयोग को बढ़ावा देने पर भी बल दिया। अगले वर्ष भारत और ग्रीस के डिप्लोमेटिक संबंधों की 75वीं वर्षगांठ मनाने के लिए हमने एक एक्शन प्लान बनाने का निर्णय लिया। इससे हम दोनों देशों की साझा धरोहर, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन, स्पोर्ट्स और अन्य क्षेत्रों में उपलब्धियों को वैश्विक मंच पर दर्शा सकेंगे।
The joint declaration that we signed in Athens a few months ago and which upgraded our relationship to a strategic level is already being put into practice. And as the Prime Minister said, we are making significant progress towards deepening the strategic cooperation in all spheres, in security and defense, investment and trade, science and technology, cyberspace, education, culture, tourism, agriculture. Greece and India are close to one another in many respects. Our shared values serve as the bridge that brings us closer. Both share, I would say, a certain ethos or dharam, as you call it. We both share, as the Prime Minister said, a strong commitment to international law, and especially the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Seas. We're both loyal to the principle of the UN Charter, diplomacy, and stability. And crucially, the world's oldest democracy, the world's largest democracy, share the mutual political will to cooperate with each other, to establish partnerships and to explore and create new synergies. And in Prime Minister Modi, I have found a visionary, a principled leader, and dare I say, a true friend. And the importance that we attach to our relations with India is evident not only in the increase of our bilateral contacts over the past year, but also in the partnerships we have developed. Last year, we signed a memorandum of understanding in crucial areas such as agriculture and defense. And this year we are working, and I'm sure we will finalize very quickly, a very important agreement on migration and mobility. It will constitute a very important step towards strengthening our cooperation in issues such as legal migration, fighting human trafficking, but also offering young Indians an opportunity to come and work in Greece and benefit from the growth of our economy. And the prospects for strengthening our connection, thanks to the India and Middle East Europe corridor, what we call the IMEC project, which was launched by India during its G20 presidency, are even brighter. Greece, you just have to look at the map to realize this, is India's gateway to Europe. And through IMEC, we see our participation as a very important aspect of this strategic partnership.
Your Excellency, Pradhan Mantri Mitsotakis, दोनों देशों के डेलीगेट्स, मीडिया के साथियों, नमस्कार। प्रधानमंत्री मित्सोताकिस और उनके डेलीगेशन का भारत में स्वागत करते हुए मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। पिछले वर्ष मेरी ग्रीस यात्रा के बाद उनकी यह भारत यात्रा दोनों देशों के बीच मजबूत होती स्ट्रैटेजिक पार्टनरशिप का संकेत है। और 16 वर्षों के बाद, इतना बड़ा अंतराल के बाद ग्रीस के प्रधानमंत्री का भारत आना अपने आप में एक ऐतिहासिक अवसर है। यह प्रसन्नता का विषय है कि हम 2030 तक द्विपक्षीय व्यापार को 2 गुना करने के लक्ष्य की ओर तेजी से अग्रसर है। हमने अपने सहयोग को नई ऊर्जा और दिशा देने के लिए कई नए अवसरों की पहचान की। कृषि के क्षेत्र में दोनों देशों के बीच करीबी सहयोग की संभावनाएं अनेक हैं और मुझे खुशी है कि पिछले वर्ष इस क्षेत्र में किए गए समझौते के कार्यान्वयन के लिए दोनों पक्ष कदम उठा रहे हैं। हमने फार्मा, मेडिकल डिवाइसेस, टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन, स्किल डेवलपमेंट और स्पेस जैसे कई क्षेत्रों में सहयोग बढ़ाने पर जोर दिया। हमने दोनों देशों के स्टार्टअप्स को भी आपस में जोड़ने पर चर्चा की। शिपिंग और कनेक्टिविटी दोनों देशों के लिए उच्च प्राथमिकता के विषय हैं। हमने इन क्षेत्रों में भी सहयोग को बढ़ाने पर विचार विमर्श किया। फ्रेंड्स, डिफेंस और सिक्योरिटी में बढ़ता सहयोग हमारे गहरे आपसी विश्वास को दर्शाता है। इस क्षेत्र में वर्किंग ग्रुप के गठन से हम डिफेंस, साइबर सिक्योरिटी, काउंटर टेररिज्म, मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी जैसी साझा चुनौतियों पर आपसी समन्वय बढ़ा सकेंगे।
Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 11th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students.
भारत में डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में को प्रोडक्शन और को डेवलपमेंट के नए अवसर बन रहे हैं, जो दोनों देशों के लिए लाभदायक हो सकते हैं। हमने दोनों देशों के रक्षा उद्योगों को आपस में जोड़ने पर सहमति जताई है। आतंकवाद के खिलाफ लड़ाई में भारत और ग्रीस की चिंताएं और प्राथमिकताएं समान है। हमने इस क्षेत्र में अपने सहयोग को और अधिक मजबूत करने पर विस्तार पूर्वक चर्चा की। फ्रेंड, दो प्राचीन और महान सभ्यताओं के रूप में भारत और ग्रीस के बीच गहरे सांस्कृतिक और पीपल टू पीपल संबंधों का लंबा इतिहास है। लगभग 2500 वर्षों से दोनों देशों के लोग व्यापारिक और सांस्कृतिक संबंधों के साथ साथ विचारों का भी आदान प्रदान करते हैं। आज हमने इन संबंधों एक आधुनिक स्वरूप देने के लिए कई नए इनिशिएटिव्स की पहचान की। हमने दोनों देशों के बीच माइग्रेशन एंड मोबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट को जल्द से जल्द संपन्न करने पर चर्चा की। इससे हमारे पीपल टू पीपल संबंध और सुदृढ़ होंगे। हमने दोनों देशों के उच्च शिक्षा संस्थानों के बीच सहयोग को बढ़ावा देने पर भी बल दिया। अगले वर्ष भारत और ग्रीस के डिप्लोमेटिक संबंधों की 75वीं वर्षगांठ मनाने के लिए हमने एक एक्शन प्लान बनाने का निर्णय लिया। इससे हम दोनों देशों की साझा धरोहर, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन, स्पोर्ट्स और अन्य क्षेत्रों में उपलब्धियों को वैश्विक मंच पर दर्शा सकेंगे।
The joint declaration that we signed in Athens a few months ago, and which upgraded our relationship to a strategic level, is already being put into practice. And as the Prime Minister said, we are making significant progress towards deepening the strategic cooperation in all spheres, in security and defense, investment and trade, science and technology, cyberspace, education, culture, tourism, agriculture. Greece and India are close to one another in many respects. Our shared values serve as the bridge that brings us closer. Both share, I would say, a certain ethos or dharam, as you call it. We both share, as the Prime Minister said, a strong commitment to international law, and especially the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Seas. We're both loyal to the principle of the UN Charter, diplomacy and stability. And crucially, the world's oldest democracy, the world's largest democracy, share the mutual political will to cooperate with each other, to establish partnerships and to explore and create new synergies. And in Prime Minister Modi, I have found a visionary, a principled leader, and dare I say, a true friend. And the importance that we attach to our relations with India is evident not only in the increase of our bilateral contacts over the past year, but also in the partnerships we have developed. Last year, we signed a memorandum of understanding in crucial areas such as agriculture and defense. And this year we are working, and I'm sure we will finalize very quickly, a very important agreement on migration and mobility. It will constitute a very important step towards strengthening our cooperation in issues such as legal migration, fighting human trafficking, but also offering young Indians an opportunity to come and work in Greece and benefit from the growth of our economy. And the prospects for strengthening our connection, thanks to the India Middle East Europe corridor, what we call the IMEC project, which was launched by India during its G20 presidency, are even brighter. Greece, you just have to look at the map to realize this, is India's gateway to Europe. And through IMEC we see our participation as a very important aspect of this strategic partnership.
Your Excellency, प्रधानमंत्री मित्सोताकीस, दोनों देशों के डेलीगेट्स, मीडिया के साथियों, नमस्कार। प्रधानमंत्री मित्सोताकीस और उनके डेलीगेशन का भारत में स्वागत करते हुए मुझे बहुत खुशी हो रही है। पिछले वर्ष मेरी ग्रीस यात्रा के बाद उनकी यह भारत यात्रा दोनों देशों के बीच मजबूत होती स्ट्रैटेजिक पार्टनरशिप का संकेत है। और 16 वर्षों के बाद, इतना बड़ा अंतराल के बाद, ग्रीस के प्रधानमंत्री का भारत आना अपने आप में एक ऐतिहासिक अवसर है। यह प्रसन्नता का विषय है कि हम 2030 तक द्विपक्षीय व्यापार को 2 गुना करने के लक्ष्य की ओर तेजी से अग्रसर है। हमने अपने सहयोग को नई ऊर्जा और दिशा देने के लिए कई नए अवसरों की पहचान की। कृषि के क्षेत्र में दोनों देशों के बीच करीबी सहयोग की संभावनाएं अनेक हैं और मुझे खुशी है कि पिछले वर्ष इस क्षेत्र में किए गए समझौते के कार्यान्वयन के लिए दोनों पक्ष कदम उठा रहे हैं। हमने फार्मा, मेडिकल डिवाइसेस, टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन, स्किल डेवलपमेंट और स्पेस जैसे कई क्षेत्रों में सहयोग बढ़ाने पर जोर दिया। हमने दोनों देशों के स्टार्टअप्स को भी आपस में जोड़ने पर चर्चा की। शिपिंग और कनेक्टिविटी दोनों देशों के लिए उच्च प्राथमिकता के विषय हैं। हमने इन क्षेत्रों में भी सहयोग को बढ़ाने पर विचार विमर्श किया। फ्रेंड्स, डिफेंस और सिक्योरिटी में बढ़ता सहयोग हमारे गहरे आपसी विश्वास को दर्शाता है। इस क्षेत्र में वर्किंग ग्रुप के गठन से हम डिफेंस, साइबर सिक्योरिटी, काउंटर टेररिज्म, मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी जैसी साझा चुनौतियों पर आपसी समन्वय बढ़ा सकेंगे।
Unstoppable women's uprising against Mamata. Mamata fails to control anger over mass rape. More and more survivors narrate Sandesh Khali horror. Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studio, your one stop for all the breaking news updates, and I am Nikita Sahai.
Protesters hold national capital to ransom. shells lobbed at protesters. Does this protest have a larger plot? Debating tonight at 10 p.m.
I am very, very happy to announce that Niva Bupa Health Insurance has come on board as Republic TV's studio partner. Niva Bupa Health Insurance is the fastest growing company among standalone health insurance players in India. It has also provided health insurance coverage to 1.1 crore people in India and settled over 15 lakh claims, processing one claim every 60 seconds. So we are delighted to be partnering with them.
Unstoppable women's uprising against Mamata. Mamata fails to control anger over mass rape. More and more survivors narrate Sandesh Khali horror. Debating tonight at 9 p.m.
This is Republic Niva Bupa Studios, your one-stop destination for all the breaking news updates, and I am Shivangi Shukla.
Protesters hold national capital to ransom. Tear gas shells lobbed at protesters. Does this protest have a larger plot? Debating tonight at 10 p.m.
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Arnab Goswami on The Debate at 9, presented by Amity University, powered by RP Sanjeev Goenka, Century Club Prime, Policy Bazaar, and AMNS India.
Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As you all know, we are fighting the Mamata Banerjee government and the mafia that the Mamata Banerjee government is supporting, and the injustice and corruption and tyranny of the Mamata Banerjee government. And the people and republic must win, the mafia must lose. And as part of that continuing fight, tomorrow in the Calcutta High Court, the entire legal team of the Republic Media Network, the largest network of the country, led by senior Supreme Court advocate Mahesh Jethmalani, including senior advocate in the Kolkata High Court, Sandeepan Ganguly, along with our entire legal team, ably and very firmly supported by one of the leading law firms of the country, Phoenix Legal, including their managing partner and advocate, Saket Shukla. They will all be in the court tomorrow, fighting what will be one of the biggest battles for the freedom of speech. Release our reporter, the Republic Bangla reporter, Shantu Pan, who the tyrant Mamata Banerjee has put in jail. Ladies and gentlemen, the Mamata police, loyal to the tyrannical regime of Mamata Banerjee, wants to put our reporter in jail for a very, very long time. Mamata Banerjee wants our reporter to be in police custody. That is her wish, that is her command. And across Bengal and across India, people are shocked at this crazy behavior of the Mamata Banerjee government. A weak leader who is protecting Shah Jahan and fighting tooth and nail to keep a reporter from our channel Republic Bangla in jail. Mamata Banerjee, who is clutching on to the last straw of power, knows that even that last straw is slipping away. Mamata Banerjee knows that the people are mocking her. She knows that the oppressed women of Bengal are shouting at her every day. She knows that even her pet mafia dons have no respect for her. She is nothing but a failed leader. And we will fight her tooth and nail with all we've got, because all she has got is her huge ego and her pompous arrogance, none of which will matter before the honorable courts. Mamata Banerjee leads a corrupt government, and we will go from court to court to court to court to expose her, like we have done in the past and won. We know what corrupt governments do, and we know what happens to corrupt governments, like what happened to the corrupt government of Uddhav Thackeray. That was exposed, the fake cases, fake complaints were exposed, and this too will be exposed, because, ladies and gentlemen, we believe the public must win, Republic must win, Mamata must lose, Mamata's mafia must lose. Ladies and gentlemen, debate 1 tonight. We're continuing our investigative search for Mamata's mafia don Shah Jahan. The mafia don she's pitching her entire political career for. Mamata Banerjee is fighting very hard for the mafia dons. Ladies and gentlemen, debate number 2 this evening. Now, these people are not farmers, they're Andolanjivis, they're extremely rich. They come with multi-crore equipment, and I'll tell you why. They represent nobody but their own selfish interests. Debate number 3 tonight. Akhilesh stitches an alliance, gives the Congress what he wants, as Rahul Baba flies away to England. Ladies and gentlemen, the big brother is a very junior partner. And here are the headlines this Wednesday evening on the debate tonight. Massive women's uprising against Mamata's tyrannical regime reaches Kolkata. Mamata fails to control the anger of the people. The biggest hearing on the right to free speech in the Kolkata High Court tomorrow. Top legal eagles Mahesh Jetmalani, Sandeepan Ganguly, backed by Phoenix Legal, will be leading Republic's legal defense in the court. Roads blocked, barricades broken, complete vandalism as protesters, so-called very rich protesters, go on a rampage once again. Cops stop the protesters' Delhi Chalo march.
और गठबंधन होगा। सीट शेयरिंग में कोई बात नहीं है, जो बातचीत होनी थी वो बातचीत हो चुकी है पूरी। अब क्योंकि सीटें तय हो गई हैं तो कैंडिडेट भी बहुत जल्दी तैयार हो जाए।
Rahul Gandhi flies off to England as Priyanka Vadra agrees to accept half the seats Rahul Gandhi wanted, and Akhilesh gives the Vadra Congress whatever he wishes to. Meanwhile, the Aam Aadmi Party Congress alliance hits a big hurdle over seat sharing in Delhi. Congress wants 4 seats, AAP says only 1. And India's most renowned legal luminary, Pali Nariman, passes away at the age of 95. And ladies and gentlemen, Mamata Banerjee has lost control over the spiraling public anger against her tyrannical regime. The unstoppable women's uprising has now reached Kolkata, with the demand for justice only growing louder. All this while, Mamata Banerjee continues to ask for extended police custody and jail for our reporter from Republic Bangla. We have a big hearing before the Kolkata High Court tomorrow, and Mahesh Jetmalani will be leading our legal defense. What is happening in Bengal is very, very unfair. The courts are seriously questioning Mamata Banerjee, but she is only so far interested in protecting one man, her favorite and important mafia don, Shah Jahan. Let's debate.
The massive women's uprising against Mamata's tyranny that started in Kali 2 weeks back has now reached Kolkata. The national clarion call for justice for women is uncontainable.
প্রশাসন এবং শাসক দল মিলে নারীদের উপরে অত্যাচার হচ্ছে এর প্রতিবাদে কিন্তু পশ্চিমবঙ্গ জুড়ে আমরা লাগাতার আন্দোলন করব এর বিরুদ্ধে আমরা লাগাতার আন্দোলন করব আজকে মহিলাদের
The public anger spilled on the streets of Kolkata after Mamata's aide Kunal Ghosh demanded proof of mass rape allegations.
Kunal Ghosh and the entire gang of Trinamool Congress is defending Sheikh Shah Jahan. Mamata Banerjee, the police minister of West Bengal, is still defending Sheikh Shah Jahan. Maybe Mamata Banerjee is afraid of arresting Sheikh Shah Jahan, but Mamata Banerjee is not at all afraid of arresting Republic Bangla reporter, because Mamata Banerjee knows that if Mamata Banerjee's police arrest Shah Jahan, maybe the entire system of Trinamool Congress will collapse.
More and more women of Kali have raised their voice against Mamata.
थोड़ा सुंदर रहती थी, उनको छोड़ के बाकियों को घर जाने के लिए बोला जाता था, घंटों तक रखने की बात, इशारा में वहाँ पे गंदे हरकत भी किया जाता था, सुनने को आया। उसके बाद उनको सुबह उनको छोड़ा जाता था, जो वहाँ पे उनको रख देते थे उनको सुबह छोड़ा जाता था। सुबह खबर मिलता था वो लोग घर पे आए हैं। वो लोक लाज से, समाज लाज से कुछ बता नहीं पाती थी। अब जब ये मुर्दा आया है, शाहजहां की डर से सब कुछ होता था, शाहजहां की डर की वजह से। जब शाहजहां भाग गया है, भगोड़ा साबित हो गया है, उसके बाद ये लेडीजों ने मुंह खोलना चालू कर दिया है।
As nationwide support pours in for justice for Shontupan, Bengal BJP chief Shukanto Majumdar met journalists' family.
Tupan not only arrested for his reporting. See what are the sections the section has been given against him. He was totally in front of camera, and when live was going on, at that time he was arrested. And I think 354 has been given against the Santupan, which is a non-available section. And by carrying a camera, how can a man molestate someone? I don't know what is the judiciary of this country is doing.
48 days on, Sheikh Shah Jahan is still on the run. Why is Mamata and company targeting Kali survivors? Let's debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep noting here, every day Mamata Banerjee's tactic has failed. You know, she wanted earlier, Advaita, she's used to using the police, and Abhishek Banerjee is known to have a lot of control over the police transfers, you know, lawless control over the police, and therefore they use the police to suppress the people. But this time they're totally failing. They're failures. They're failures. They're hated by the people. People are going on the streets and attacking them, and now it is almost 17 days and she can't control it. 17 days she can't control it. She's lost the plot completely. Advaita, how do you view it as an observer?
That's really the question. Is she in control at all? Because she's not only the chief minister of the state, she is also the supremo of the party that this alleged rapist belongs to. And I don't understand how Mamata Banerjee, being in charge of that party, of having such unquestionable power, and as a woman, when there are multiple women coming out with these kind of accusations? How has she forget arresting him? Why did she not summon him to start with? And instead, what we're seeing here is he's absconding. No one knows where he is, which we know is nonsense. He's obviously being protected, or she has no control and she cannot take charge of the law and order of the state, which is very, very dangerous and frightening, because these kind of mass rapes only happen in war zones. They don't happen anywhere else. So is Mamata Banerjee out of control? Who is running the government? Who's running the police? Who's running law and order in West Bengal?
She's made a choice out here. If you, it's so reprehensible, you know, and she has no shame here anymore, you know, because the Calcutta High Court, if you know, has accepted the role of the state in defending the mafia. The Calcutta High Court has in fact pulled up Mamata Banerjee for the attitude in not arresting Shah Jahan. They have said he is being encouraged by the state dispensation. And the Calcutta High Court, Honorable Court, has said that if one person can hold the entire population to ransom, the ruling dispensation should not support him. These are the words of the High Court. These people have no respect for the High Court. These people have no respect for the law. These people have no respect for the Constitution. And they have also said, the Calcutta High Court has said, this man, this person cannot be on the run. The state cannot support it. In the suo moto matter, we'll ask him to surrender here. He cannot defy the law. But Mamata Banerjee goes to the assembly and supports him, which means Mamata has decided officially to be with the mafia. There is no sense of responsibility, shame, you know, a vow to the Constitution that you have. There is nothing. It's brazenness.
No, as a woman, I don't know what pressure she is under, being the chief minister as well as the party supremo, to support a man who's being accused one after the other by multiple poor,
I don't know, but yesterday, Shuvendu came on the program. He was there after the debate, Sanju, and he said that, you see, I asked the same question. He said that this mafia don is the main money collector for the Trinamool Congress. Right? Yes. And he's the most prominent money collector in Sandeshkhali with involvement to various syndicates of brick kilns, transportation. So he is the main money collector. And is it true or not that under the leadership of the next, then, what is bothering you, bhai? Let me give you the biodata of Shah Jahan. You don't want me to tell you the biodata of Shah Jahan? He's Nobel laureate.
That his mentor was Shubhendu Adhikari.
Then let me...
In that biodata, please mention a line that his political mentor was
I will mention it out here. I will mention it out here that his biggest patron is your leader, Mamata Banerjee. Mamata Banerjee has shamelessly stood up and supported him in the assembly. I will mention it.
His political mentor was Shubhendu Adhikari.
I will mention it. You see, there is nobody is afraid of your tyrannical regime anymore. Nobody is. In the roads, on the streets, in the media, in the press, in the homes of people, everybody is exposing you.
Whatever he was,
you are
allegedly
afraid of
Shubhendu Adhikari was his mentor.
It will be proven.
He's a bona fide gunda. He's a bona fide goon.
And you have called out Sanju's name. I would not like to barge in.
He's a bona fide goon.
Politically raised and brought up by Shubhendu Adhikari. That is the ironical
and
part.
Patronized and fed and supported by Mamata Bandyopadhyay.
Okay, fine. You can say that, but also tell me what is the role of Shubhendu Adhikari.
Oh, you can say, okay, good.
Case?
Thank you for accepting.
Anirban
accepts that Shah Jahan is being fully supported by Mamata Bandyopadhyay.
So do you accept?
Who is the Home Minister?
Do you accept that
Who is the Home Minister?
Was the mentor of
Who is the Home Minister of Bengal? Shubhendu Adhikari or Mamata Banerjee? Who is the Home Minister of Bengal?
Tell me, Shubhendu
Who is the Home Minister of Bengal? Who is the police under her grip? Who is the police under her grip?
I'll come to that. I'll come to that. Are you accepting that Sheikh Shah Jahan was mentored by Shubhendu Adhikari? Yes or no?
May I?
I don't know who he is, Sheikh Shah Jahan. What I know that there is a mafia don called Shah Jahan. Yeah. And I know that you are with him. Shame on you guys for doing that. You should be embarrassed about it. You're going to lose power because of it. And everybody is laughing at you across the country for what you're doing.
Let me add to the arsenal of your knowledge. Shubhendu Adhikari
Sanju is on the debate. Ladies and gentlemen, public versus Mamata. Never has a political leader been as hated as Mamata Banerjee is today in Bengal. Sanju.
Thank you. Arnab, you know, I was listening to your...
This is the joke.
Who's this man who's laughing
I mean, what's so funny? We are discussing a sensitive topic, and why is this man
He's laughing at a joke being cracked that Mamata Banerjee is a hated leader.
Okay, please hold your horses. Let me finish what I'm saying. Then you can laugh all you want and expose your hypocrisy on national television. You know, first and foremost, Arnab, in the primer that you gave.
We want you to speak. The moment you speak, people of Bengal votes for Mamata Banerjee.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for giving me a certificate, though I don't need one.
Smile on their faces.
Yes, I don't need a certificate from you guys, but please hold your horses.
You are the biggest supporter of Mamata Banerjee. The more you speak,
what is wrong with these two gentlemen? I'm still calling you gentlemen. Please behave in a manner that is becoming of this sensitive topic that we are discussing today. Thank you. Arnab, you know, I was listening to your...
What's going on?
Yes, I was listening to your primer very carefully, and you spoke about some big legal luminaries who are going to fight for Shantu Pan tomorrow in the Kolkata High Court, including Mahesh Jethmalani. And you know, I was just wondering, Arnab, imagine if somebody was out there who did not have a sensitive employer like you. If it was somebody who did not have an Arnab Goswami behind him. If it was somebody who did not have the might of a Republic TV behind him or her. If it was somebody who did not have the monetary resources or the wherewithal. Can you imagine? That person would have been trampled right over. So Shantu Pan is lucky that, you know, the entire might of Republic TV, including Arnab Goswami, is standing right behind him as they rightfully should. Taking off from where Advaita left, I think she made a very important point. Mamata Banerjee is not just the chief minister, she's the supremo of the Trinamool Congress, and may I add, she's also the de facto home minister of West Bengal. Don't forget that North 24 Parganas, Sandesh Khali falls under North 24 Parganas. There are 27 municipalities under North 24 Parganas, and each of these 27 municipalities come under the aegis of Mamata Banerjee. Sandesh Khali has about 16 panchayats, and all these panchayati regions in and around Sandesh Khali also come under the aegis of Mamata Banerjee. The MLA, local MLA Sukumar Mahata, is also a TMC leader. So the limited point I'm making is, be it Sandesh Khali, be it North 24 Parganas, it is the Trinamool Congress which is in power firmly and yet fails to comprehend a Bangladeshi original criminal called Shahjahan Sheikh, who's been absconding for 47 days and more. What does that tell you? It just tells you one thing. The only thing lower than Mamata Banerjee's credibility is Mamata Banerjee's
being a Bangladesh origin is not a crime.
Competence is her political morality, because she has no political moral high ground
is also a Bangladesh origin person.
Why are these guys so rattled? Why can't they allow the other panelists to
compete?
Outsiders,
how would they know?
Why are these TMC hooligans so rattled? Why are these TMC hooligans so rattled?
Exactly, they are outsiders. They have no understanding that Bengal means a lot of feeling in Bengal.
Jokers from outsiders.
Jokers from outsiders. Hindu women.
You don't know Bengal. You don't speak about Bengal. You don't know Bengal.
Hindu women of Sandesh Khali who've been trampled over, who've been mercilessly brutalized by the incompetent and
today is 21st February, International Mother Tongue Day. Do you know where it originated from?
If you cannot
Madam Sanju Verma, today is 21st of February, International Mother Tongue Day. Do you know where it originated from? Do you have an iota of idea about the history?
If you cannot show some empathy, at least don't expose your hypocrisy by brazenly...
Empathy for whom? A joker like you?
Sandesh Khali. Now you can continue to spew your gibberish and nonsense.
No, we have no empathy for jokers like you.
Please continue now. Yes, I may be a joker, but I'm certainly not as insensitive as idiots and morons like you.
You are a BJP spokesperson. You are a BJP spokesperson. You politically stand with gang rapists.
You are incompetent.
Your government got a tight slap from the Supreme Court for standing with gang rapists of Bilkis Bano. What are you speaking about? What empathy?
You endorsed the TMC Dadagiri. So please shut up.
Do you have no other words in your kitty? The same mundane words each and every day. Don't you get tired? People get tired listening to your garbage. At least reinvent yourself sometimes. You should add some new words to your vocabulary. You are very tiresome.
Let me bring this down to basics. Let me bring this down to basics, because what is happening here, and Orko, can I get you into the debate? And see, what happens is, you will have to answer the questions, however they may be. My basic question is, and I would like my question answered, and I'd like Orko and Tausif to be on it, either of them. See, Orko, I'll start with you. Would you acknowledge that Shah Jahan is a Trinamool Congress man who is known as the man in charge of fisheries for North 24 Parganas and oversees that position being given to him by the Mamata Banerjee government? Do you acknowledge that he's a Trinamool man? You see, just say yes or no. Either you can say, no, he's not a Trinamool man, we don't know him, please ask somebody else about him. Or you acknowledge today that this Mafia Don is a Trinamool man. There are only two options. He's not a Trinamool man or he's a Trinamool man. And then the follow-up question will be, therefore, if he's a Trinamool man getting the protection of the Trinamool government and he and his people accused of mass rape and plunder and loot and land grab, why the hell do you get irritated when I ask you these questions?
Well,
and let me tell you also, Orko, we will find him. The problem with your police, the Mamata police, is they know the only way, only way, let me complete, Orko, only way of protecting him is to make sure Republic Bangla, Republic Network does not find him. We'll find him. We'll find him.
Please let me allow.
Right? So your other option is what I'm told you want to do is that make him surrender so that he comes under the patronage of the police once again.
Because, you know, Sheikh Shah Jahan is an elected member of
so he's not from the Trinamool?
District Council.
Are you saying he's not from the Trinamool?
No, he is from the Trinamool.
Are you saying he's not from the
Trinamool government which gives him the responsibility. He is elected in an electoral manner, and that's how it happens. That is
he from the Trinamool Congress?
Of course.
Is the Mafia Don a Mamata Banerjee man?
Do you consider Santu Pan to be an accused or a criminal?
On television.
Do you consider Santu Pan to be a criminal?
Man?
Do you consider Santu Pan to be a criminal?
I consider nothing.
Santu
I
Pan
want
as
to
a
know
criminal
whether he is presently a Trinamool man.
Do you consider Santu Pan as a criminal or not?
And I will scream my lungs out whether this Mafia Don is a Trinamool Congress man.
I can have my lungs out, I don't mind. But do you consider Santu Pan as a criminal or not?
No, you're not shouting. You have no conviction in your voice.
Looking at you.
Is he
a Trinamool man?
Brij Bhushan Singh a BJP MP?
So what?
Is Brij Bhushan Singh a BJP MP?
Yes, he is a BJP MP.
Why is he not punished?
Yes, he is a BJP MP. Which is why the BJP was questioned when charges were put against him.
Because he is a BJP.
But he did not go missing. He did not go on the run. This man is running like a mouse. You tell me where is he? Where is this man, Shah Jahan? Ladies and gentlemen, protection of Shah Jahan, let me tell you.
Why
did woman uprising in Kolkata? I stayed in Kolkata. I came to know about this so-called woman uprising only after I opened your channel at 9 p.m. for this show.
Why did you not
Before that, I had no idea that there was even a protest going on in Calcutta. The limit of protest is so small. The people's support is so lacking that even while staying in Calcutta, I had no idea that a protest was going on. It is only after Republic TV, after opening a channel, I came to know that there was a protest in Calcutta. I am a Calcuttan. I traveled from my home to the High Court and back. I had no idea that there is a protest. I do not know which part of the city they were protesting.
Yeah. You see, let me tell you, Orko, listen to me, Orko. No, 1 minute,
Arnab,
1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute.
Bhushan Singh.
You know,
what has happened to him? What action?
No, 1 minute, yeah. I'm about to say something. I am about to say something right now.
Plight of the female wrestler.
Now,
they had to return their award. They had to protest on the street. Police Amit Shah's police went there and beat them up for demanding justice. Why was Amit Shah protecting Brij Bhushan Singh, a rape and sexual misconduct accused?
He's a bhagara for 47 days.
Orko, I have a question for you.
Do you know?
Orko, I have a question for you.
Why is he still the honorable member?
Orko, I have a question for you. Orko, 1 minute. Orko, I have a question for you. Sanju, 1 minute. Orko, I have a question for you. I have a question for you. Don't take this personally. Don't take this personally, everyone on Orko. Listen to me, Orko. 1 minute. Sanju, Orko, listen to me. Listen to me, man. Wait a minute. Orko, you don't mind I ask you a question personally to you, please? Do you happen to imbibe alcohol occasionally? Do you happen to imbibe any intoxicants occasionally? Not as a vice, maybe as pleasure.
No, I do not. I know what you are trying to say, but that does not help here. I have been.
No, I'm not trying to say. No, I'm asking. You can say yes or no. Like if you ask me, or not, do you imbibe alcohol? I'll say I don't.
Which is not even seen.
No, I'm asking you, do you imbibe alcohol?
Is intoxicated. Thank you for the. I would love
telling you, do you imbibe alcohol?
Send me a premium.
Do you imbibe alcohol?
That does not help that BJP has no support in Bengal.
Okay, great. So you occasionally take a whiskey. Now listen to me. I'm not promoting intoxicants on my program, but I'll tell you, Advaita, I'll tell you. No, 1 minute. Yeah, listen to me. One of my favorite stories when I was a kid was a story, Advaita, called Rip Van Winkle. Where there is this man, he goes on some trip, I think somewhere meets some Dutch, and they give him a very strong liquor. He has too much of the liquor, he goes to sleep. And he goes to sleep for 20 years. Now, in the period for 20 years that Rip Van Winkle is sleeping, it's not like nothing is happening around him. Everything is happening, but he doesn't know. So, the Trinamool Congress people are Rip Van Winkle. The state is burning, women are protesting, women are being raped. Women are being picked up as pleasure by political party leaders. The police has gone to sleep. You have gone to sleep. Your party has gone to sleep. You're a Rip Van Winkle party.
2024, when Mamata Banerjee will show the entire country that people of Bengal is Mamata Banerjee and nobody else.
I mean,
all the
even
propaganda
just
has been
at the
failed.
accusation stage, she's so rattled. She's so rattled that she's saying that they aren't victims.
We'll sit again.
How can she decide that? How can she decide whether they're victims or they're not victims? I mean, it just goes to show her insensitivity, how rattled she is by these accusations, the fact that she's not been able to take charge of this situation, that these women, this was systemic rape. Why don't people get that? These men were in power, their political party was in power, and they were conducting systemic rapes, where they were identifying women, pulling them into the local office, and raping them repeatedly night after night. Why is that so difficult to understand? What does this have to do with BJP, TMC, or whoever else? How does it matter?
A single person who is accused
Look at the accusations.
Free if proven guilty.
Look at the gravity of the accusation.
That is what the point of the only woman chief minister stands for. There will be no sparing. There will be no sparing at all.
Body was women who have had the courage to step out in public, not with powerful women who choose to do nothing.
Was a 17-year-old girl who was gang raped.
It's disgusting.
And was set on fire
with all her power.
When she was
she's not even taking cognizance of this.
In the court.
She is not even acknowledging it with all her power.
Don't you feel
she's
for
not
that?
doing that.
Don't these BJP spokesperson feel for that?
What is she saying?
What she is doing?
The government has already
you come to Bengal only to do politics. You are politicizing.
Please be very sure. On national media, I say so. Not a single person will go scot-free who has done or committed any wrong. There is no hard and fast rule to that effect. Not a single person.
What about Shahjahan? What about Shahjahan?
Counseling. Where are you cordoning off these people? Where are you looking for the man? Why is none of this happening? Why is none of this happening? Why is your chief minister going in the assembly
Anybody in the panel, please come up and tell me which is the case he will be arrested.
How is she decided he's been targeted without an investigation? He's an accused.
I believe
that
the enforcement directorate was on the search of Shahjahan and they have failed. Why don't you ask the question to the ED? What are they doing? The entire responsibility is not on the state. The ED is also looking for Shahjahan. They are not finding Shahjahan, are they? Have they found Shahjahan? The central agency has much more hands, deep down hands.
He had not been on the run. They would still be getting raped every day.
What are they doing? Being the de facto Home Minister of West Bengal. Do you know something about the Constitution? Under the 7th schedule of the Constitution, law and order is a state subject. It is not the enforcement directorate who has to
In which case Shah Jahan will be arrested by the government of West Bengal police? Do you know, yes or no? If you don't know, then don't talk.
Mamata Banerjee's blue-eyed boy Rajiv Kumar failed to apprehend Shah Jahan Sheikh. Why have heads not rolled? The SP
Rajiv Kumar is the head of the police in West Bengal. He is not sitting in the police station to apprehend people. First tell me in which case Sheikh Shah Jahan will be arrested. Do you know anything about the case? Or you're just here because the party has asked you to be here?
No. Why Rajiv Kumar has not been sacked when he has failed miserably? Why JB Thomas
Which case, Sanju, do not beat around the bush. Which case Shah Jahan will be arrested? You know it or not? That's it.
When she has failed miserably. What about Shashi Panja, the Women and Child Development Minister?
I feel, 1 minute, may I say this? One thing we are very worried about, and I want to bring in Dr. Charuwali Khanna right now on the program. She is the former chairperson of the National Commission for Women. Dr. Charuwali Khanna, very prominent citizen, former chairperson of the National Commission for Women. Dr. Khanna, you're viewing this today beyond the partisan lens. The bottom line is this is not just a free speech issue, it's a women's rights issue, and you have a very, very clear prejudiced approach of the state government. So, you know, in this kind of a situation, right, where the local police is at will to fabricate cases or intimidate existing or potential witnesses, and where the Chief Minister had already taken a stance in favor of the accused, right? What are the options here? I mean, this is, unless the court really comes out more forthrightly, what will happen?
It's a very, very disturbing and appalling situation. Law and order is clearly a state subject. Now to bring the ED, why is the ED not arresting him? It's 46 days and the responsibility of arresting Shah Jahan Sheikh is on the state government, that is the police.
Let us speak. Orko, please.
Let me speak. And
Orko,
this,
please.
he has committed
Orko, let her complete, please. She's only just come in.
He is committed serious. He has been alleged to have committed serious, heinous crimes under the Indian Penal Code. So whose duty is it? Or it is the duty of the police to arrest him. Now this gentleman is saying that he is soon going to be arrested. Are they admitting that for 46 days they gave protection to Shah Jahan Sheikh, and now because the heat has come up and even the reporters, even your channel and everybody is in the search, which the police has not been able to do. Now civil society is in search of Shah Jahan Sheikh. So now they are saying he will soon be arrested. So do they know something that we didn't? Are they saying that now the state government will not give him police protection? I think it's a really very disturbing situation, and even the High Court has made very stern observations that what is the state government doing? That they have not been able to arrest one of their own people. He is a TMC Parishad member. He is not a stranger, he is not a third party.
Dr. Khanna, Dr. Khanna, I'd like to bring one more thing to your attention. We are all aware, and the Kolkata High Court is aware, and everybody across the country is aware that this matter has only come to light because of vigilant media like Republic Network and later followed by others. Now, it's an alarming situation that of late, in the last few days, we find umpteen cases filed against the media. If the media goes to ask, where is Shah Jahan, you'll be accused of molestation, outraging the modesty of women. If you ask questions on a program, you'll be accused of trying to create a riot. If you go and ask anyone else outside a house where we believe Shah Jahan may be located, you'll be accused of trespass. And in some cases, the journalist will be arrested on the spot. It is complete madness. Complete craziness and madness, and then the police tries to go over technical and say we have a right to investigate. Under this, no, the police says we have a right to investigate. So tomorrow, no, 1 minute please, 1 minute. You are not in a la-la land. You are not in a la-la land where you believe you have a right to investigate and therefore arrest everyone. Follow the due process of law. We will fight you.
By the same logic, the opposition...
No, but you can't arrest Shah Jahan. You're arresting reporters. How many cases have you filed against the media? How many cases have you filed against the media because you're scared of the media? Dr. Khanna.
If that core of I'm saying freedom of expression.
We have not,
freedom
I do not
press
believe
and
anybody is scared
communication
of
is the core
anybody.
of
You please
democracy.
tell me
What
which
about
case
that is
Sheikh
under
Shahjahan
threat.
has to be
What about
arrested.
False
Do you have a
allegations
specific
and
name of the case,
the
number of the
journalists
case,
what about
or it is
the
just like please arrest
I
me?
think democracy is being
For
murdered.
Probir Purokayesto? What about the freedom of expression for those journalists who have been slapped with
The
UAPA by
former
the
member or
BJP?
former chairperson of the
What
Women
about their
Commission
rights?
is speaking of, taking away somebody in prison. She even does not know in which case somebody has to be arrested. Are?
Why do you give
Now you will also decide who is the Gunda. What happens if somebody calls you a BJP Gunda? Why are you saying all this, madam? Please be responsible while you speak.
He's a joker, don't take her seriously. He's a joker, don't take her seriously.
The atrocities that are being committed on the people, that is under threat.
You do not know how Bengal works. My family, my ancestors is from Bangladesh. I am proud about it. If you have any problem, you leave India. You're not required to stay here.
I accuse Mr. Arko Datta, Mr. Arko Datta, let me tell you one thing. 1 minute. You see, what is sad here is that if a criminal says, I'm doing something in the defense of my people, then I would say that the people will say to the criminal, you have no right to represent us. Similarly, every wrong that the Trinamool Congress does, they say, oh, but you don't know about Bengal. Did Bengal ask you to do the teachers' recruitment scam? Did the people of Bengal tell you to do the Koila scam? Did people of Bengal tell you to do the Chakri Parthi, the education scam? Did people of Bengal tell Bharat to put the money away in somebody's house? 1 minute, Orko. I have not finished. I have not finished.
That is the same logic.
I have not finished.
That is the
I have
same
not
logic.
finished. I have not finished. I have not finished. And please do not use this card that we are speaking for the people of Bengal. Let me tell you, the Honorable Chief Justice of the Kolkata High Court is not a Bangla speaker, but he feels for the people of Bengal. Don't pull out that card. Are you trying to say that the honorable judges of the Kolkata High Court, many of whom are not Bengali, do not feel, no, you dare not speak like this for the High Court. 1 minute. You attack the High Court now? Anybody who does not speak Bengali, you say is against the people of Bengal? And you think you'll play that linguistic card? How parochial can you be? How chauvinistic can you be? Please don't justify corruption in the name of a language. Please don't disgrace the people of Bengal with that kind of an angle. You've done it too far. You've done it too far. Now what if Lalu Prasad were to say that I carried out the forest scam in the name of the people of Bihar? What if Lalu Prasad were to say I did the Chara Ghotala in the name of the people of Bihar? मैंने बिहारियों के लिए चारा घोटाला किया. आप मानेंगे? आप मानेंगे?
2 days back,
इस पे बंगाल कार्ड मत लाइए.
have insulted the entire
Chara Ghotala was not done for the people of Bihar.
Because they have
Our
insensitivity
Sikh
towards
brothers
the
and
Sikhs.
sisters are
Now what
sitting in a
Sanju is
protest
saying is
outside
the
the BJP
insensitivity
headquarters.
towards the Bengal community in
Why
Bengal.
don't you show that?
This is a huge community and it should stand firm against this comment.
Why are you not railing in this TMC Gunda Anirban? Anirban is
The
a Gunda.
BJP has called
And you
a
are
Sikh
giving him
police officer
legitimacy
a
on national
Khalistani.
television or not? For
The
reasons
Sikh
best known to
people
you.
are protesting against the BJP. Why don't you show that visual? Why didn't you cover that news?
Somebody
You
from your
consider Sikhs
panel
to be
is calling
Khalistani?
another panelist a
Does
Gunda.
Republic also consider
I believe he
Sikhs
is
to
the
be
orthopedic
Khalistani?
now.
Why aren't you covering that news? The party of Sanju Verma thinks that every Sikh is a Khalistani.
Valentine's Day, she was making Instagram reels. Whereas Sandesh Khali comes
I say today, ladies and gentlemen, let peace prevail, let law and order prevail, but I call upon the Trinamool Congress, to kindly hand over the mafia don Shah Jahan. I cannot believe, Orko, 1 minute, Anirban, Orko and Tosif. I can't believe, 1 minute, I need to say something here, please let me have my say. I'm on my feet right now and you need to hear me, Orko, and everyone right now. This is too much. Now viewers, we have a situation here. We have a situation here. Anirban, we have a situation here.
Of course, there is a situation.
We have a situation here. And let me tell you, Anirban, that studio where you're sitting presently, that studio where you're sitting presently, remember one thing, morning, day, evening and night. When you wake up and when you go to sleep, remember one thing, that studio where you're sitting in presently is the epicenter of public support in Bengal. Why does everybody love Republic Bangla? I ask you today.
Then please cover.
You know, people tell me, why does Anirban come on Republic Bangla? I say because he knows this is the only channel people watch in Bengal. Because they love Republic Bangla. Now anyway, my next question is this. My next question is this. Listen to me. Orko, listen. Orko, just chillax for a moment, man. Just because I call you Rip Van Winkle doesn't mean you take it seriously. My question, Anirban, can you just keep quiet for, why are you being a motor mouth like this? Will you just listen to me, please? Even I can't keep up with you sometimes. Now listen to me. My brothers and sisters,
I support every Sikh brothers and sister who is protesting against the BJP.
That was said in jest. But Anirban does not have a sense of humor also. Okay, now I'm not for calling anyone Khalistani, so I don't need to answer for that.
BJP has, not you, the BJP has. Arnab, because the BJP has expressed what they feel for the Bangals in Bengal.
Orko, I'll tell you one thing.
It is the
Just one
TMC which is
question.
empowering West Bengal. Had this happened in Uttar Pradesh, would you not be asking for Yogi Adityanath's
BJP versus Indians.
Had this happened in Assam,
It is BJP versus Indians.
This was blood. Had this happened in Haryana, would you not be crying for the blood of ML Khattar? Now that this has happened in West Bengal,
Hemanta Vishwas is the epitome of honesty, isn't it, Sanju? He represents the most honest men in the earth.
Where is the Bhagoda Shah Jahan Sheikh? Why is legitimacy being
I am ashamed that I have to reply to you.
legitimacy being given to Rohingyas? This is rape jihad. And this
Do you have any documents or anything to show that he is a Bangladeshi? Or just like you do not belong from this country, you are saying this for somebody else? Are you an Indian, Sanju? Because your talking sense does not tell me that you are an Indian. You can be anything but an Indian. Do you have the citizenry in India? Do you have citizenship of India?
All the rape victims in Sandesh Khali happen to be poor.
Are you an Indian citizen, Sanju? Because your words do not tell me that you are an Indian citizen. Your behavior does not tell me that you are Indian.
How has the Muslim population risen by 52% since 2011?
Appeasement politics we have to hear from BJP. Is it a joke?
In 2011, the Muslim
It
population
is better you consult an orthopedic.
Today, the Muslim population in West Bengal is over 3 crore.
Go and consult an orthopedic. You need an orthopedic, Sanju.
This rise in Muslim population has happened because Mamata Banerjee is giving legitimacy to illegal Bangladeshis like Shah Jahan Sheikh.
So you will now also demarcate his rise of population on the religious front. Your problem is you do not see any Indian as Indian. You see Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, but you cannot say that everybody is like that. That is the problem
from
of
West
BJP.
Bengal by the NCRB in 2021.
But Orko, tell me, isn't it true? But Orko, recently there was a video. Can I come in louder? Orko, is it not true? Is it not true? Is it not true that there was a video which came out recently in which a Trinamool Congress senior leader said that if there are any Bangladeshis in the crowd, she said, you know, Adwaita, what happened? There was a very senior Trinamool Congress leader, I forget her name. There was a meeting of the Trinamool Congress where she said, are there any Bangladeshis among you? If there are any Bangladeshis among you, please come to the Trinamool Congress office. We will make sure that you can vote in the election. Is it true or not? You know what the Trinamool Congress leader said? She said, I want all the Bangladeshis here to come to me. Our party will help you vote in the election. Was it said or not? The word Bengal was not used. Bangladeshi was used. I understand well enough. I said Bengal was not used. The word Bangladeshi was used. Bangladeshi. Bangladeshi. Don't say sentimental. The Trinamool Congress leader says, are there any Bangladeshis here? Come to our party office, we will help you vote.
What is Bangladesh?
Why is the Trinamool Congress trying to help Bangladeshis to vote in India? Why is the Trinamool Congress trying to help Bangladeshis to vote in India?
Who have settled in Bengal?
Why did the Trinamool Congress leader want to encourage Bangladeshis to vote in India?
You are trying to say that anybody whose origin is from Bangladesh does not...
You didn't see that? Or you're pretending not to see? Anyway.
And I believe lots of people who are looking at your show today from Bengal will speak...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're tracking this. Tomorrow, I want to remind you, big, huge hearing in the Kolkata High Court tomorrow, led by Mahesh Jetpalani. That's happening in the court tomorrow. And we are hoping that we get some relief from the Kolkata High Court. We'll go to the lower court, the higher court, and every court if required, the Supreme Court. But we are not going to let our reporter get incarcerated by a corrupt and tyrannical government. Coming up on the other side, ladies and gentlemen, the other two big stories of the day, including the interesting alliance that has happened between the Congress and the Samajwadi Party, if you can call it that, and why Akhilesh decided how many seats the Congress is going to get, not Sonia Gandhi. In a few minutes.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 11th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students.
भारत में डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में को प्रोडक्शन और को डेवलपमेंट के नए अवसर बन रहे हैं जो दोनों देशों के लिए लाभदायक हो सकते हैं। हमने दोनों देशों के रक्षा उद्योगों को आपस में जोड़ने पर सहमति जताई है। आतंकवाद के खिलाफ लड़ाई में भारत और ग्रीस की चिंताएं और प्राथमिकताएं समान है। हमने इस क्षेत्र में अपने सहयोग को और अधिक मजबूत करने पर विस्तार पूर्वक चर्चा की। फ्रेंड, दो प्राचीन और महान सभ्यताओं के रूप में भारत और ग्रीस के बीच गहरे सांस्कृतिक और पीपल टू पीपल संबंधों का लंबा इतिहास है। लगभग 2500 वर्षों से दोनों देशों के लोग व्यापारिक और सांस्कृतिक संबंधों के साथ साथ विचारों का भी आदान प्रदान करते हैं। आज हमने इन संबंधों एक आधुनिक स्वरूप देने के लिए कई नए इनिशिएटिव्स की पहचान की। हमने दोनों देशों के बीच माइग्रेशन एंड मोबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट को जल्द से जल्द संपन्न करने पर चर्चा की। इससे हमारे पीपल टू पीपल संबंध और सुदृढ़ होंगे। हमने दोनों देशों के उच्च शिक्षा संस्थानों के बीच सहयोग को बढ़ावा देने पर भी बल दिया। अगले वर्ष भारत और ग्रीस के डिप्लोमेटिक संबंधों की 75वीं वर्षगांठ मनाने के लिए हमने एक एक्शन प्लान बनाने का निर्णय लिया। इससे हम दोनों देशों की साझा धरोहर, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी, इनोवेशन, स्पोर्ट्स और अन्य क्षेत्रों में उपलब्धियों को वैश्विक मंच पर दर्शा सकेंगे।
The joint declaration that we signed in Athens a few months ago, and which upgraded our relationship to a strategic level, is already being put into practice. And as the Prime Minister said, we are making significant progress towards deepening the strategic cooperation in all spheres, in security and defense, investment and trade, science and technology, cyberspace, education, culture, tourism, agriculture. Greece and India are close to one another in many respects. Our shared values serve as the bridge that brings us closer. Both share, I would say, a certain ethos or dharam, as you call it. We both share, as the Prime Minister said, a strong commitment to international law, and especially the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Seas. We're both loyal to the principle of the UN Charter, diplomacy and stability.
I am very, very happy to announce that Niva Bupa Health Insurance has come on board as Republic TV's studio partner. Viewers, Niva Bupa Health Insurance is the fastest growing company among standalone health insurance players in India. It has also provided health insurance coverage to 1.1 crore people in India and settled over 15 lakh claims, processing one claim every 60 seconds. So we are delighted to be partnering with it.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 11th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students. Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 11th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students.
भारत में डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में को प्रोडक्शन और को डेवलपमेंट के नए अवसर बन रहे हैं जो दोनों देशों के लिए लाभदायक हो सकते हैं। हमने दोनों देशों के रक्षा उद्योगों को आपस में जोड़ने पर सहमति जताई है। आतंकवाद के खिलाफ लड़ाई में भारत और ग्रीस की चिंताएं और प्राथमिकताएं समान है। हमने इस क्षेत्र में अपने सहयोग को और अधिक मजबूत करने पर विस्तार पूर्वक चर्चा की। फ्रेंड, दो प्राचीन और महान सभ्यताओं के रूप में भारत और ग्रीस के बीच गहरे सांस्कृतिक और पीपल टू पीपल संबंधों का लंबा इतिहास है। लगभग 2500 वर्षों से दोनों देशों के लोग व्यापारिक और सांस्कृतिक संबंधों के साथ साथ विचारों का भी आदान प्रदान करते हैं। आज हमने इन संबंधों एक आधुनिक स्वरूप देने के लिए कई नए इनिशिएटिव्स की पहचान की। हमने दोनों देशों के बीच माइग्रेशन एंड मोबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट को जल्द से जल्द संपन्न करने पर चर्चा की। इससे हमारे पीपल टू पीपल संबंध और सुदृढ़ होंगे। हमने दोनों देशों के उच्च शिक्षा संस्थानों के बीच सहयोग को बढ़ावा देने पर भी बल दिया। अगले वर्ष भारत और ग्रीस के डिप्लोमेटिक संबंधों की 75वीं वर्षगांठ मनाने के लिए हमने एक एक्शन प्लान बनाने का निर्णय लिया। इससे हम दोनों देशों की साझा धरोहर, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी
और गठबंधन होगा। सीट शेयरिंग में कोई बात नहीं है, जो बातचीत होनी थी वो बातचीत हो चुकी है पूरी। अब क्योंकि सीटें तय हो गई हैं तो कैंडिडेट भी बहुत जल्दी तैयार हो जाए।
Amity has been ranked India's #1 private university for the 11th year by India Today, a testimony to Amity's world-class education whilst imbibing values and sanskars in students.
भारत में डिफेंस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में को प्रोडक्शन और को डेवलपमेंट के नए अवसर बन रहे हैं जो दोनों देशों के लिए लाभदायक हो सकते हैं। हमने दोनों देशों के रक्षा उद्योगों को आपस में जोड़ने पर सहमति जताई है। आतंकवाद के खिलाफ लड़ाई में भारत और ग्रीस की चिंताएं और प्राथमिकताएं समान है। हमने इस क्षेत्र में अपने सहयोग को और अधिक मजबूत करने पर विस्तार पूर्वक चर्चा की। फ्रेंड, दो प्राचीन और महान सभ्यताओं के रूप में भारत और ग्रीस के बीच गहरे सांस्कृतिक और पीपल टू पीपल संबंधों का लंबा इतिहास है। लगभग 2500 वर्षों से दोनों देशों के लोग व्यापारिक और सांस्कृतिक संबंधों के साथ साथ विचारों का भी आदान प्रदान करते हैं। आज हमने इन संबंधों एक आधुनिक स्वरूप देने के लिए कई नए इनिशिएटिव्स की पहचान की। हमने दोनों देशों के बीच माइग्रेशन एंड मोबिलिटी पार्टनरशिप एग्रीमेंट को जल्द से जल्द संपन्न करने पर चर्चा की। इससे हमारे पीपल टू पीपल संबंध और सुदृढ़ होंगे। हमने दोनों देशों के उच्च शिक्षा संस्थानों के बीच सहयोग को बढ़ावा देने
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for the debate.
Goswami on the debate at 10, powered by Reva University, Quick Heal Secrite, Green Lamp, Policy Bazaar, co-powered by 99acres.com, SBI General Insurance.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We just got some breaking news. I'm expecting a Union Cabinet briefing in about 15 minutes.